fuck is a chatty?
Okay, well,
What the
we are live.
What the fuck is a chatty? Hey, g'day, mate. How you going?
What the fuck is chatty?
What the fuck is a chatty?
Hold
Come on.
We're dropping
Gotta
some frames.
let me know.
Because
What?
I'm an idiot.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is a chatty?
We need some film music.
Why is that hitting 50%? Why are we hitting
my
so
God.
much?
Should I keep my hat on? I'll keep my hat on.
You can do whatever you want, baby.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
We already have a viewer. Oh, it's Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hey, started.
Toigo, thanks for the host. I don't know if that popped up.
Yay! Dungan Durder.
Benjamin Gaming.
Okay.
Good afternoon, man. How you going? You doing okay? Yeah, get a cup of coffee from Starbucks.
Ben, you're scaring the locals.
Look, the locals.
The locals.
Yeah.
These fucking foreign ass Americans.
Foreigners. Hello, Matt, says Benjamin. I'm not
Hello.
Matt. Hello, lads.
Hello,
we have Shandy.
Tiger.
We have Shandy boys.
Sandy boys.
Okay, well, while everyone arrives, do let us know.
Do a recap, by the way.
Do let us know if the music is too loud because we are trying a new setup. I think it's a bit loud, but
Is this Bloodborne music?
it must be.
I don't know. That would be as experimentally depressing as this campaign.
Yeah. It'll be very fitting, actually.
I will be keeping
Actually, it
close
is quite
eye on-
fitting. Straight down to like the people turning into beasts and fucking everything up. I'm a Aussie. Straya. Bloody toss, mate. Straya.
Yeah, music's
Too loud.
Oh dear.
Can we lower that a bit?
Yeah, just press the thing on the...
Without looking at the screen.
Can we just lower it on the thing? Because now we...
There
Is
we
that
go.
better?
Yep, let us know if that's better.
Afternoon, Dom.
This is the final session we will have for this campaign. It's very exciting.
We think.
We think. If
gonna
all
be-
goes according to plan, which it never does.
Everyone clench your butts for the TPK.
What's the TPK?
Total party kill.
Oh, good. I love that. I'm excited. Hello, Benjamin and Murder Dom. I don't know if they're talking to me or no, Benjamin L1 Gami. Murder Dom.
Make yourself at home, boy.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up?
How are you, bro?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Hey, turn them on.
Hey,
I'm a big fan.
Do not copy my style, dude, alright?
Yeah.
This is unique.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
It's not authentic though.
Yeah, I know. This is the real shit,
Yeah.
man.
You don't have any of the gloss.
Cheat
Like-
copy.
Just right, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Do let me know if the mic is peaking. I think it might be, but I'm not 100% sure.
But
The music was too loud, by the way, so I turned it down a tiny bit.
That's absolutely okay. Okay. Alright. Whenever you guys want. Are we all good to go?
let me just put this in my pocket.
In your pocket.
Do our buttons work?
Pocket to this. King Kong is me.
No, the
Alright, let's do
buttons. The buttons do not work.
Krieg. I am Krieg. One with the Krieg.
Oh, we have like the tan corner over here and the not tan corner over here, but let's say we'll live with
Well, the table's also orange on this side, while it's not on theirs. So, yeah, one camera was bought on eBay, the other at JB Hi-Fi. One was cheaper than the other.
Are they not the same?
They are the same camera, however, one was cheaply made and one was not.
Oh, I would do it.
For a second, I thought you were Donald Trump, man.
Oh, how dare you! You son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Okay, now you really look like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm not Donald Trump. Everybody knows it.
Wow.
Everybody knows. I'm the least Donald Trump guy. Everybody knows it. Ask anybody.
That's a little bit. Anyway.
Crooked Hillary
He's a fraud.
is a fraud.
This is a rigged
Barack
stream.
Obama tapped my microphone and can hear me clearly. Everybody knows it. Everyone knows it. My friend Mayman over here knows it.
Keep going.
Yeah. You know what's weird?
Moving on.
He doesn't turn his head. He just does this. He runs
Yeah.
like a creepy dog.
You know, 1980s Batman, Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah. Straight up. Come on.
Alright. So, to do a little short recap for those viewing, this all started back when you got a note. In the Meringue Sea, an area of turmoil and strife, where a concept known as dragons raises and levels cities, and they are equally raised overnight. And then they are built and destroyed in very quick cycles, and it's very tumultuous. The only capital that has been able to remain for more than a decade being that of Melvaunt. Each of you, for various reasons, gathered at this city and found a particular letter addressing each of you, promising wealth, power, or the mysterious thing known as magic. Since then, you've traveled to a small town of Glister, made yourself somewhat acquainted to the townsfolk, and have led yourself into this scenario. Lord Lero, the original founder of the town, now lays dead. Wreathed of his black flesh, peeled away, we shall now deal with the one called 8 Lives Nox, and what has occurred to him. A fleeting memory, Nox recalls. A man of great spiritual stature was slain. Wreaths of black flesh peeling away, the humble man lay deceased. The scene led to a single thought for Nox: escape, find a way out, and run. Your focus became paramount. Clarity of circumstance became lost to you. However, you grasp at your memory like pieces of a spider's web, fickle and weakly bound. You remember that your companions, Krieg and Vey, you don't remember Hezron being there, but you followed each of them. You cared not for their existence in this time. Neither did they for yours, for some reason. A strange conundrum, but it did not matter. You only had to escape. They moved through an abbey of sorts. Winged men lay deceased, their innards twisted into inky blackness, distraught amongst the shrine. You may have conversed with a brass lizard of gargantuan proportion, but he was only in the way. You waited patiently for this to pass. When you reached the town of Glister, a man recognized you. Shaggy. He was becoming like you. But your friend, the demon, Krieg, dragged him along with the strange elf into the place you began. What are you doing here, outsiders? An unfamiliar voice shocks you into being. Clarity is restored and the web untangles itself from your mind's grasp. You know this room. As Van Krieg enter the observatory, clutching a whimpering Shaggy to your sides, his endless muttering of, who am I?" leads you to brief bouts of panicking, all-knowing certainty of what would happen to this man if you had left them alone. You await the sounds of a crunch, all familiar to a back snapping in twain, revealing whatever monstrosity laid inside this man, and the strange lumps that had formed on him. As you slip into the portal, instead you are met with a deep, black, starless, and somewhat relieving in that matter, room. A different sound comes instead. What are you doing here, outsiders? A large mahogany desk, several times taller than yourself, looms into existence. You can't help but notice the overbearing presence of a large head peering down at your tiny forms. A hazel eye gazing every inch of your meek and useless bodies. The face shrinks back to a distance. You can observe a gigantic form, a balded man with a golden tan and a vicious goatee, pats down red robes and looks to you, talking to guests uninvited. Explain what you're doing in the Academy of Thay, strangers. I assume that you may be cleaners of some kind. No one would ever get into here without authority, of course. The gargantuan figure stares down at you, easily 10 to 15 times taller than you. Shaggy clutches at you. You see nothing but the desk and this man in endless blackness.
We were just passing through, looking for a friend. What's her name again? What was that?
You're speaking of Anne?
Yeah. Aaron, have you seen anyone around?
You're speaking of my daughter.
Daughter.
Why would you want to seek my daughter, strangers? And for what reason do you bring a doppelganger into my quarters?
Doppelganger?
What?
You look to the man that was clutching you. Shaggy, you don't recognize a tribal man at all. At first, you would think he has lost his skin. Thicker musculature covers whatever skeletal structure this creature has. The threads of muscle are pale, and in the deeper indented areas you can see strokes of bloody red as if painted on a canvas. The creature's fingers and toes seem overly long with a dark green tint at the ends. Gazing into his face, his mouth seems to open sideways. A balding head made only more awkward by pupilless black eyes gazing back at you. It wheezes. Who am I?
Shaggy.
He looks confused.
Do you have a name? We didn't know he was a doppelganger.
Are you speaking to the large man?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna back away from this guy. Oh, it's the. Oh, fuck. Fuck off.
Fuck off, eh?
Fuck off, mate. Yeah.
My name is Kalzar for starters the 14th. The man steps away from his desk for a moment, out of sight, and from around the mahogany pillar he steps out, albeit your size now. Gazing at him, you take a gander of your surroundings and notice you are now standing in the same office as when you had entered into the observatory. Lines of marked, multicolored, and complex-looking tones line the wall behind this rich, varnished desk. The darkness of the room still permeates, but bodes well to complement the carpet beneath your weary feet, which now seem to be appreciative compared to your previous circumstances. The richness of this area, however, feels somewhat oppressive. He looks to who you would think would be Shaggy and says, "He's a doppelganger. Doppelgangers don't carry names. You would know that if you were to come to Thay, would you not?" Shaggy looks a bit Yudashun stunned at this.
Well,
I'm very confused right now.
I didn't think we were in Thay. When was the last time you went outside?
A permissible question. I have not gone outside my office for some time. But we are most certainly in Thay. I would be very aware if we were not, for I am the headmaster of the School of the Arcane.
School.
Yes.
This is your place? And it's gonna
That it would be.
take out a book and flick through it.
Headmaster.
The book's like way behind his desk.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Walk
no.
around into go grab it.
No.
You quickly gaze around the room on that note, and you notice behind you is a large golden framed painting, singular, unlike the three you saw before. You can't quite make out the figure on it, and a single door leading outwards, with two robed men engraved upon it.
The door outwards.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see through it?
No, it is closed. You notice that Shaggy's fingers clutching to you, Krieg, tipped with some kind of dark green of some kind.
I'm gonna try to maneuver out of that situation.
He looks at you and pleads. Ooh. Krieg?
Okay, this is weird.
And the doppelganger knows you.
I don't.
What are the implications of this?
Assuming the doppelganger has lost his mind for some reason. I would not know why. Obviously, you've intentionally made your way in here. There's no way anyone would be able to get in here without my authority. You must be here for employment of some kind. Maybe he lost his mind on some trap in this school or something like that.
Headmaster, We are not here for employment, nor have we forced entry. We do not know why we are here. It is a mystery we are investigating, and if you would humor me, I implore you to take a look outside.
Can you roll a persuasion? And an insight. Or a sense motive, as it were. You may as well, if you want. Sense motive. They can as well.
So diplomacy?
Yes.
16. Sense motive 25.
There.
You did it.
What are we rolling for?
Sense motive.
Do I have
Understand what this man's emotions are. You get a sense that this man is overbearing. He feels he is certainly in control. And a heavy degree of pride ruptures his language. But you get a small sense that whenever he mentioned Aeon, there was a bit of concern. Of a nature you're unaware of. You guys think he's just refusing, and he looks to you and says,
23, by the way.
Oh, you get the same sensation that this man is very arrogant, but has a degree of concern for Aeon. You do know that he referred to Aeon as his daughter. Kolzar looks to you and says, I don't see why I need to walk outside, but I will take your word that you've somehow made it into my office. What are you doing here then? Make it quick before I remove you.
Do you know of a place called Galista?
He ponders for a moment. What's my dice? Ah, some. No, actually.
We were just
It
from
doesn't exist.
that place, and we have reason to believe that your daughter, Erin, seems to be behind a couple of its shenanigans.
You speak fuller, my daughter has never left the academy.
Never left.
No. She is under my care as a prestigious heir.
Is she here now?
Assumedly. I believe she has, as they say, skipped class again. I have my suspicions about where she may be. And if you are looking for her, mayhaps you could bring her back to me. She is ripe for a scolding, shirking her destiny. And I would like to make that very clear.
If you can tell us where to find her, then we would only be too happy to repay your hospitality thus far.
Is that being honest?
Yeah?
Cool.
Whoa.
He says...
Nox being honest.
Fine. Not even I was being honest. It was a little bit deceptive because Nox actually wants to see where Aaron is. But should this circumstance arise, he wants to bring her back here just to see what happens.
Okami, this is now Faerun, unknown time.
Also, hello, Subriel.
Surreal. Saw that.
What's your bluff score? Don't roll it.
It is 9.
You get the sense that the hazel eyes peer at you, assessing your value. Very well, I'll tell you where he is. Just know that you're in my academy and there will be severe repercussions. I also don't believe you'd be able to handle the girl if she did not wish to come, but we shall see. I have a feeling that she is, as usual, hiding at the Gasolfall mechanism. Ever since we trapped the balcony because of her wanderings there, she tends to hang out in that dark cellar. You'll find it past the obvertorium, just through that door, down the stairs.
Thank you, Headmaster. We will now take our leave.
Tell her that she is has greater destinies than her pathetic dreams. She should come back here. Maybe one day she'll mature and understand it.
One last thing, Headmaster. If you will forgive my presumptuousness.
Mm.
Do you recognize this? I pull out the black vial and I show it to him.
No, bad idea.
He looks at it. He waves a glyph in the air, visible sparking energies lying through. How interesting. A source of pure and raw magic, much like we would pull from the weave on the material plane. That is unheard of. I would be curious as to what would happen if you were to open such a thing in here, if it would disperse harmlessly or if it would cause ill damage.
Ill damage we've seen firsthand. Let me tell you
Where
that.
have you seen such a thing?
Perhaps now the import of our earlier words will start to sink in. We are not from here. I implore you, once again, look outside.
Can you roll a persuasion? You would not give Yankee. Where are you extra plant?
20, non-natural.
Very well. He walks up to the door and opens it and peers through it. And closes and says, the obvertorium is working as usual. The men are marking down the charts and nothing is afoot.
What? Did he look out outside the door that we entered the tower through?
No, there's only one door.
Oh, okay. My meaning is outside the tower.
I am a very busy man, and you can do so yourself. Luckily for you, the obvertorium is connected to the outside via 2 large doors, and you can go check the certainty of this place yourself. I understand you're not maybe from here, and this would be the first time we have had outsiders break in, as much as I resent to admit that.
As you wish, I will take my mysteries with me.
You notice that Shaggy's holding himself better. He seems to be looking at himself with a bit of curiosity. But he also...
Is he still that pale fucking thing?
Yes.
Ugh.
You get a...
Says the red demon.
You get a sense that it may not be worth the wise to consort in front of this man, however. As he's very observant and patient.
I walk out. Anything else on the way out of the room?
There's the painting and the books and the desk. That's about it. But if you're in a hurry...
Double check the painting on the way out. I sort of stop for a moment in front of it and have a quick look.
You look at the painting and you recall it to be an inky figure. However, you are beset with a visage unlike any you've seen before. You notice that Kolzar is looking at you as you observe the painting, and you look at it, and it appears to be a visage of him. However, his face has been pushed in a swath, a wicked grin surrounded by contorting flesh. Streaks of spines erupt from his back within this portrait, and he looks like a man of pure ecstasy of pain. Kolzar turns to you and says, "It's rather suiting, does it not? Does it not capture my personality?" I have commissioned the man to draw what he saw of me. He smiles.
Who was the artist?
Or some peasant by the name of Lithor or something like that. No matter. I paid him a fine sum and he did a good job.
Indeed. Was there an occasion for which this was made?
By the way, Eamon, you're cut off a bit. There you go.
No, I wished it. As headmaster of the school, I figured I should have a portrait portraying myself there. I think the gold rather suits the velvety robes, even though I do not adorn such wares myself. You notice the painting does not have any gold on it whatsoever.
I see.
Beautiful painting. Captures you perfectly. As a headmaster, just you'd have a lot of knowledge. I bet you got a lot of, things in your noggin. Do you perhaps know what this is? I point to my lumps. Where I'm from.
He walks over to you and touches them. Do you let him?
Yeah.
He's quite a tall man, and he throws some glyphs in the air and says, some kind of mutation, of course. You might have spread an air as magical that you should not have, although it's not magic in nature. Rather strange. I would bid you tarry before I grow more interested in you than my tasks at hand. That and your doppelganger friend.
I think that is a hint. Let us go, Krieg.
Thank you for your generous presence here and your information. I love what you do with this place. Very good. I love back it up.
We get out.
Vey, do you follow?
Yes, I would actually like to stealth.
You can definitely do so.
Okay.
Do you need a dice?
You're like-
this here.
This permanently invisible, observing character.
You're in a
I
very
knew
open-
all of you are weirdos, and I have reasons to, okay? Ooh,
It's like 912.
40.
Close enough.
You slip through the door with ease. Each of you pass through. You notice that Shaggy's seems to be standing rather straight and is attentive, but he doesn't say anything. You move through into what you recall to be the room with a large brass cylinder, and a weird sense of relief befalls you as it stands tall and proud in the middle, seemingly alone in its usage. The porcelain chamber has similar features as before, a staircase to your left leading down into wooden cover where Yushun Kolzar has said that Aeon would be residing. Can you roll perception checks, please?
I'm gonna see the shit out of that.
Me too. 27.
16.
No.
No, it's 16.
Oh, okay.
At least he's 0.
Okay, thanks for stopping by, Amberon. Good luck, enjoy day 17.
Umbra. Have fun, my friend. Good luck.
Yeah, this is the finale.
Yeah,
Peace.
22.
You don't hear anything. You two can hear a humming noise from down the stairs and the sound of metal pushing against metal folded upon itself thousands of times in an almost uniform sound. A large, more ornate door opposite of you is quite familiar as the door that was next to the wardrobe you initially entered this place in. You'd assume that might be the way to the exit.
The wardrobe.
There's the wardrobes, and then there's the door in the middle, the double door that led to the ruined area.
Is anyone else in the room?
You notice a wall open, and from a strange blackness within, a bald man with red robes and white features enters and closes the door behind him. His features nondescript, he walks the room, fondling embellics with liquids, and passing through various books. He passes another man of similar stature and figure. 5, 6, 7 of these figures ponder about the room. One exits and another enters, through doors unseen. All of them look eerily similar, walking around the large mechanism sitting within the middle, and the various desks and shelves lining the walls. All of them operate without sound.
Do they look the same as the guy behind the desk, the headmaster?
Not at all. He had very sharp features, almost vividly aggressive, whereas these men are nondescript. You get a sense that they may not even be worth your time. But then you rethink that and go, this is definitely strange.
Hello!
One looks at you with eyeless lids and mouthless face, waves at you, Can you roll a sense motive and a perception, both of you?
25. And perception. 16. 17, sorry.
3.
Krieg's like, hello!
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? What's up? Hey, what up?
You look like my friend Shaggy over here.
24.
You two get a sensation that he's not waving at you. He's seemingly does not care for your existence, is merely returning something out of courteous manner and then proceeds about his daily activities as if he's just dismissing your existence with a smile on his face. Shaggy stands up next to you and goes, with his mouth sideways, goes, I remember.
What?
Shaggy.
What do you remember?
You're not sure what's befalling this face. You've seen no face like this before. It is long, and the musculature weird, and the liquid strange. But you get a sensation that this man is sad. He stands 8 foot tall with a lumber figure.
It still looks like a doppelganger.
Yes. You don't know what a doppelganger is, unfortunately.
It still looks like the thing you described before.
Yes. He looks at you and says, I remember I'm not from Glista. I thought I was.
Go on.
You must forgive me, it's overbearing, as if many, many things have entered my mind. That person known as Shaggy, that is my name, but that was a visage I took to get closer to Lero. To kill him.
Whoa, yeah, okay.
So, was there ever a real Shaggy?
He thinks. I don't think so.
Why was the intention to kill Leo?
He ponders for a moment. Gratuitous is coming to me slowly. Something with the nobles, I think. Meaningless. I found a home there. A home?
Did Leo know what you were?
I don't think so, but he is a wise man. I kept my distance. I think I intended to approach him at his weakest.
There
But
were
time passed. I was there for a good year.
there were others like you as well.
No, I don't think so. I work alone.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm an assassin.
And whom is your employer?
I think one of the houses, but I've forgotten.
Grimgar.
No. Someone from Melvold. One of them. Maybe Ascot, maybe Pringley. I think I didn't care anymore. I wanted to live there. But why? He looks at you with a look you can only assume is confusion.
And now what do you intend to do?
I need to leave this place, I think. To find out what happened to Rio Glista. I desired a home. I was sick of my work, but I don't know why that overcame me so.
An obsession.
It certainly felt like that. Oh, why that worked?
Oh boy. Looks like a lot of people in that Glista succumb to obsessions. And
I felt it very strongly. I lost my sense of stealth very quickly upon entering the town.
What was it that changed recently that restored your sense of self?
I think the delusion was spared. I think what that man said made me admit what I was. Although even now I feel it trickling back as if it still resides. My desire to go back to Glister is strong.
Will you go back? Will you resubmit to the illusion?
I don't know what's real and not at this stage.
Nor do we. Perhaps you should come with us.
I think I may do that. I'll aid you in any way I can. I am rather skilled. I think... I kept order of how the town grew. It was very important. I studied the town before I went there, as you would with an assassination.
And?
The founding party was Karthak, Sarian, Gurk, Shagungri, Shirik shortly after. But none of them at the time were under some compulsion. Were they behaving the same way I did?
Very much so, with one exception.
Whom?
2 exceptions. The child.
How old is he? God, 3, 4? A child so young has no objectives. Of course he would not be affected by whatever it is. Who else?
Ayer.
She was not there before I arrived. She must have arrived a similar time to me. Although my reports could be falsified. Strange. I will join you.
Tell me.
I want to go back to find out what happened, if the town still exists.
Tell me of your memories of the girl, Ayer.
He looks at you and says, all I remember of her, she was aloof, did not care much for spending time with me. I didn't understand emotion, but she told me one thing I remember. That I had already lost myself. Or rather had nothing or no one in me to lose already. And I remember her face. She was frowning at me. I don't remember why. She seemed so pleasant.
We are looking for her now.
I will aid you, although this place is rather strange. He looks around. Do you follow his gaze?
Yep. Also, look at Krieg. Quickly.
You notice that there's an upper stair to an iron door that had been barred, and you'd assume that would lead to a balcony of some sort that Kolzar said would be trapped to some degree, that he had locked it in some way. He says, I know no notice of her around. I wonder what she's doing to cause that effect on me. I'll follow you for now and aid you in any way I can.
Very well.
You peer around the room to notice the large brass cylinder, the 3 exits that you have to choose, and the strange, faceless men wandering around, pondering at weird and strange tasks. There are several other umbrellas and books that could also be looked at, but the walls are clean, and the cylinder leads up into the ceiling.
Can I check one of the books? Just pick up anyone.
Damn straight you fucking can.
Yeah.
You pick up a book. One of the men pats you for a second, then walks off.
What?
That's not
pick
weird
up,
at all.
You pick up a large purple book. The fabric is very nice, and you can tell it's like fabric wrapped around wood. And you open it, unfolding the parchment within. It's in a language you can't quite read. It looks a lot like Common, but it's written differently and is a bit hard to comprehend. There's also strange diagrams you've never seen before. You can roll an appraisal to see if this would be worth some shit.
Yeah.
I know Krieg is interested in artifacts.
Oh yeah. 10. Ooh, I see.
You got appraisal.
Apparently I don't.
So you thought you put points in it, man.
Hmm.
All right. What is that? What's your in? -1. Oh shit.
Nah.
Hey! This is a book. It's a book. It's probably
Give me that. I'll have it.
Ooh, jeez.
You look
It's
at the book.
not empty like it was before. We're in a different
Huh.
place.
It is quite. It has a lot of features to it as opposed to the featureless books that you saw last time you were here. You can roll an appraise, although I don't believe you can read arcane. Rip Ezrin. Rip Ezrin.
God damn.
I take the red book out of my backpack
They
that I
didn't
got
think you were
from there
dead for
last
ages.
time.
Oh, cheeky.
You pull it out.
Yep.
And you recognize this to be one of the books that was behind Kolzar's desk. It is
Yep.
no longer red and bound, rather that is a hard wooden cover with strange etchings on the top of it and small twigs protruding from it. It does not have any wording written on top of it. Do you want to peruse it?
Yep.
You look within, and the language, do you have earthen?
Like earth elemental language.
You're just like... You look at this and it's writing like you've never seen before. Like you get the impression that it should be written on paper, but it's like made of indents and razors, and it gives you this weird illusion and feeling from it. And you're like, I don't fucking know.
What about the other book? What's that in?
This one?
Yeah.
It's in a very old common. You would take some time to decipher. You're not sure what the contents are meant to mean. You can roll an appraise to try to gauge the worth.
30.
Shit, this is some ancient fucking book. This is worth like a solid like 500 to 1,000 gold. This is some old ass knowledge in a porcelain tower with like brass tubes and shit you've never seen before and infinite moving gears. You pocket that motherfucker. None of the faceless men seem to care or notice.
What book?
Question: as an elf, would I be able to read this older common?
No.
Okay.
It's... You actually gauge that it's from a region far, far to the east on the other side of Faerun.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Anything else that looks like
Probably
I
Thay.
steal it real quick.
Also, all of you know that Thay is commonly referred to as the Spell Plague and is a patch of desolate land that no longer exists.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are the dudes walking around? Are they corporeal?
No. It's rather upsetting.
Yeah. They're ghosts.
You think they're real, but they just don't pay too much heed to you. They interact with you loosely, but do the same manner as if not acknowledging your existence. You
But-
get a sense from them that they... Whenever you look at them, you get a feeling that they really don't care for you, and that you disdain that. It's a alien thought to you. Like
they-
someone else is feeling that for you.
I examine that thought for a moment.
It's childish and dismissive. Every time you look at one of these men, you're like, he isn't worth my time. He doesn't know me well enough. You push back on the thought that they could possibly even interact with you.
Am I under some form of compulsion?
You're not sure. It's really hard to tell. You would assume at this stage that due to the massive lumps on your back that yes, you are of some kind.
Yeah,
Reality and
probably.
perception is becoming rather distorted here. You assume that these might actually be very well real people with actual faces, but what you're seeing is what you seem to care about them.
Okay. I'm gonna... Assuming that I'm acting
Shaggy's
under
like
some-
observing these people, like,
acting under some form of compulsion, I say, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding what is going on here. And Krieg, this applies just as well to you too.
Hey,
hey, what up? That's fucking 8 foot tall, like, leather harness demon, what up?
My colleague and I appear to be under some form of compulsion, and we are having some difficulty communicating with you. But right now, all we are seeing is gestures, and we're having trouble recognizing your faces. If you could offer any form of assistance or simpler form of communication, it might assist in our predicament.
I want you to roll these in order. Persuasion or perform? Sense motive. then perception. Give me the results one by one, and I'll tell you what
So
happens.
diplomacy,
First time with diplomacy.
22.
Ooh. Alright. They seem to... You make a bit of a stand on one of the ladders that leads up to the upper sort of vials and bellics and other things, and you give yourself a rather large speech, and Krieg, looking rather imposing, only aids in this, and Vey is probably in the corner somewhere, just invisible.
Completely hidden.
It just doesn't exist.
But I'm watching intently. I'm keeping an eye out.
A small crowd of these faceless people gather and look at you. Can you roll a sense motive?
Hit. 16.
You may also all roll sense motives.
Woo.
One.
Right. He's like, oh man, they're gathering up, this is good.
Yeah,
It's real good!
Crowd.
Party!
It's a party. I noticed what he's saying, and I try to actually pay attention to the because normally I'm just like, oh, fuck it.
25.
Oh shit.
You get the sensation that the crowd's paying some form of attention to you and gathers and is communing about it to some degree, but they disperse.
Mm-hmm.
They looked like at you several of them look at you for a while and then disperse. You, observing the behaviors of the crowd, the hand gestures and how they're conversing to each other, you get the sensation that they're having some kind of non-verbal or verbal in another realm communication that this has been done before. This is some antics, and they're tired of it, and they just wish they could get on with their work. That's this child is not worth their time.
Do I get the impression as well? Or?
Nah, you're just like, it's party! And then they're like, the speech is over, and you think they're like really loving it, and then they're just like, okay, it's over.
Yeah.
We'll get back to work, boys. We've got the paychecks to get.
Yeah, paychecks. I understand that. Earning for that money, you know what I mean?
Oh, get dollar.
Getting money, getting paid. All right.
95.
And then
These 9 to 5 ass wizard jobs.
Yeah, winter lunch break.
and then perception was the last one.
Yes.
25.
25. You notice that quite a lot of these figures underneath their robes are seemingly equally nondescript. You start observing how you're thinking about them more, and you recognize each of them to be individuals, but you've just locked them into one group for the purpose of easy assessment, and you realize that's a foreign thought as well.
Yeah. Do I?
Look through the telescope.
Yeah, can I do that?
Are you experiencing this in the same way that I am?
What?
You look at these people and you can't see their faces. They all look the same.
Shaggy looks at you and says, yes. And he's like holding on to one that seemingly shrugs him off.
Holding on to one.
That's Shaggy.
He's like, damn! You're not quite sure what Shaggy's personality is now, actually. It's not the Shaggy you knew.
Did he hurt that guy?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It's just kind of curious.
I'm not sure if it feels the same to you, but when I'm looking at these people, the dismissive attitude that my mind begins to engage in feels to me to be foreign.
That's probably because you're an elitist asshole.
Shaggy strokes his lips with a long, elongated, pale finger. Like this, because his lips go vertical. And looks at you and says, they are rather dismissive. I don't think much of it. They're not very interesting. They're
Precisely,
faceless.
you do not think much of it. Is this normally how an assassin thinks?
Oh shit! You get that for freebies. You don't have to roll for that. He looks at you and says, "Now that I think about it, no. I want to know who they are, how they dress. Maybe I could be one of them for a day as I close in on a target or something like that."
Is it not strange that we can have this conversation about these very people and they are ignoring us?
They ignored us? Hey!
As if our conversations did not matter.
As if they do not overlap in some form. There is a barrier here, something acting upon the thoughts of those in this room and perhaps outside.
You describe this barrier. It doesn't feel like a barrier. I mean, I can touch and feel them.
No, it feels like it feels like there is something that I am not allowed to think about. A veil of information that has fallen.
Do you feel the same way?
That my insight
Vein
cannot
Creek.
penetrate.
It's fascinating.
Do I?
Get over here. I just point to one, try to signal him. No, actually, come on. I'll go get you. Yeah, go.
Turn it up.
I try to grab his shoulder. What do they do?
Can you roll sense motives?
Me as well.
5.
24.
You see me like try to brush your shoulder off. You're not sure what's happening.
I'm trying to get your goddamn attention.
Everyone else,
32.
especially yourself, realize that this guy is like these kids. Like that's the sensation you get. Is the sensation of an adult brushing someone of no purpose away, as if they're not worth talking to. They're just getting in the way. You have Shaggy points out something very interesting to you, and he says, this reminds me of when I came to Listo. Has anything happened like this where people have changed their appearance based on their behavior?
Yes, indeed it has.
I'm really trying to desperately grab that guy's attention now. I'm kind of just like
It's kind of brushing
shaking
you.
him around.
He's like, you can see, you get the feeling he might be panicking a little bit.
Okay,
Fucking goddamn
Cree,
don't ignore me!
The man kind of like stumbles to the ground.
Yeah.
Gets up and panics into a corner, and then he crawls to the door to what you'd assume to be Colzar's office.
Ah, fuck. Come back! Come back!
He walks into Colzar's office.
I'm just gonna rush and grab it.
You roll an initiative check. Fucking shoulder tackle this faceless.
7.
No, he slips through the door hurriedly. Make your move.
Can I follow
You
him?
got your attention.
No.
Can you roll initiative?
no, stay here.
These guys, goddamn, not paying attention to me. I need answers.
Oh shit.
Do I add anything to this?
Your dexterity and your initiative score. Yeah, you slip in with him into Colzar's office.
Cool.
I pick another guy.
No, stop.
No one fucking ignores
Stop.
me. No.
What are you stopping?
Yeah, I guess I'll stop.
Allow me to regale you with the tale of people whose appearances change.
Oh, here we go.
What?
I walk him through what happened to Matthias. I tell him the story.
No, please.
Matthias' explosion story.
Yep.
He looks at you with a look of horror on his face, and then he recalls, and a similar sense of weird inky liquids as he covers his face and says, "Oh no, not Sharik. Oh.
And this is why I asked if you were the only doppelganger sent to Glister.
I'm certain of that. I would know my kind when I see them.
Do you know what you was then?
Human. Elven.
Not in the end. Do you remember the picture
Where?
in the office?
We were in Glister. Where are we? It's not Glister. It doesn't feel familiar enough.
We do not know.
Where the town that was floating on the rocks with the stars where Sharik's corpse was.
I do not believe.
Bless your soul.
I do not believe it was Glister. It was a fragment of the town, perhaps.
Aid by whom?
My guess? Aaron. or something that Lero did to thwart an enemy he had. Is the wardrobe nearby?
Yes.
One moment. I go up to it and open it.
Contained within the wardrobe is 4 small vials of blue liquid, corked with fur and cork. There is no cave.
Blue liquid?
Yes.
Do I know what it is? Just by...
Potions of lesser healing.
You get it. Take it.
All the white figures seem to ignore you.
Great.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk towards that telescope, ignoring those guys.
You walk up the
If they
stairs
ignore
to
me,
the telescope.
I'm gonna ignore them. Just gonna just like run into them. Okay, I'm just gonna peer through and see if I can still see this.
You look through the telescope and see a blue sky. Warm, it's daylight. You're filled with a sense of longing for it. And you peer away and you're like, you really feel like you want to go outside at some point.
Hey, this is not pointing at Gliss anymore.
Has he turned into a monster?
No,
Okay, good.
he's still Krieg. He doesn't explode.
I mean, like more of a monster.
no. His lumps are the same, Dr. Knox.
I am a doctor, but my only patient exploded.
The only patient turned into dust, and then this guy poured alcohol on him.
Yeah, good fun.
Sad days. Good
Well,
fun.
the lumps are gone.
Yeah.
You just got like weird fucking things that you were like hacking off. That was fun. That was actually fucked up.
So,
Blue skies,
This-
daytime. Outside.
g'day.
It's quite nice. Wanna go?
Now? No. We have a job to do.
But it's so nice. Alright.
Well,
Shaggy's pondering and is like, I don't quite get it. Something's missing. Oh well. I'm sure we'll find out.
there is a quality that is the same for everybody that had transformed. An obsession with Shirik defending the town. With you making a home.
Was I turning?
Perhaps. I believe that I am, and Krieg is as well. I want to examine this phenomenon of dismissal to ensure that it is not related.
And I assume, then, I have fond memories of the town. I remember the time where I named myself Shaggy. But why would I turn because I wanted to be Shaggy?
Obsessions.
It is
Was
something.
it culminating in any way?
I'm not sure.
Culminating.
I didn't see that obsession the other times we met up with you. Only when I saw you sitting outside that fireplace talking about your home.
He sits back and ponders and speaks no further.
Well, now we know. Don't give them that obsession, because then they'll just turn into.
I'm not sure if it's something that we give or something that is imposed upon us. But by whom or what, I do not know. I suggest we continue with our search for Aeon before the headmaster arrives after you tackle one of his students.
The guy was goddamn annoying. No one ignores Creed, okay? No one.
Be wary of your obsessions in this place, Krieg.
He's ignoring me. Alright.
Let's go.
Stupid faces.
Where did you go?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. You start heading down the stairs.
Wait, is there anything else in the room that we can steal?
Yes, actually, there's a fuck ton of stuff. I can give you a list after the session.
Done! I just shovel it into the backpack.
You would have to start operating the ladder, and that would start taking a lot of time, so you could steal all the stuff on the lower shelves.
Yeah, okay. Any valuable...
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm
Do
going
you
to-
have a bag of holding?
Yeah, I've got a handy haversack. Just hold the bag there, Krieg, just hold it open.
You see like a couple of the figures like get to the desks and they're like,
Bags, magic swords, fucking whatever. I'm sorry, we can't understand you. We'll come back. We'll give it back when we're done.
They seem to like wave you off.
Yeah. All right.
They don't care
Room
enough,
acquired.
even after that. Interesting.
There's interesting things at play here.
Wait.
Luckily, I'm not even in that room, so I've
They're
got no idea.
coming in through walls and stuff, aren't they? Can I just poke one of the walls that they're coming in through, so you check for secret doors or something?
Roll a search.
Dun, dun, dun. It's fucking shit. No.
No, it's a fucking wall and one opens next to you and you go to look in, it's a fucking wall, you're like,
Hey, Knox, that ain't a door.
You're right, let's go.
you observe as the pale man walks into the room with the painting and you're hidden in the corner. Kolzar looks at him and says, "What?" There's a conversation that is had. You only hear the words from Kolzar, broken by silences of the man gestures. Strange things from the academy broken out again. It happens all the time. Get the cleaners to deal with it. If there's some new ones, I don't care what you have to say. A doppelganger does not matter. Useless. Come now, we are wizards of Thay. You're more powerful than that. You can get any of the other masters of schools to deal with it. Maybe get the diviner to imprison the creatures. I don't care. This conversation continues for some time. Kolzar just seemingly wants to get back to his fucking work as this guy complains. You get an impression that everyone here is probably one of these things called a wizard. You know what it is. Fucking amazing! There's Wikipedia when you need him! Fucking dead.
You had to die.
How long do you listen to this conversation for? It goes for some time. Can you give me a bit?
I would say 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, right. I'd say you regroup with the party before they head downstairs, because Krieg, they spent a lot of time just like pondering.
And stealing stuff.
And then fucking looting. That looting did take a bit of time.
Yeah.
That was some good looting.
Oh, yeah.
You descend into what you believe to be the Gesselfall mechanism. You're descending down the wooden staircases to what you can only presume is a basement. It spirals for some time in a narrow corridor with walls surrounding you on both sides. A short while later you hear creaking of metal on metal, many small pieces clashing gently in a light hum. Can you roll perceptions?
28.
Mom,
Since when?
Krieg sees time.
For the first time, Krieg opens his eyes.
Oh shit! I didn't know they could do that!
I've been fucking just sleeping this entire time. Damn.
Yeah, I wake up and the books are like all around me.
You wake up and realize this was not a nightmare and it's very fucking real. Oh shit!
17.
Fuck, that's pretty good. You can't hear everything over this like engine-like hum. I mean, you guys don't know what an engine is, but I'll use it for descriptive purposes. You two hear the sound of a man. You're not sure his size or his height, but you hear a...
Hello?
an occasional like clank. Very light amongst the hum, actually. It must be very noisy down there. So you yell hello?
Yep.
Oh! The girl's not here if you're wondering. Feel free to come down if you want, misters.
I'll go down.
Of course you do.
Are you stealthing?
Oh,
I'm gonna assume you're fucking invisible and I'll get you to roll stealth when someone's actually trying to look at you.
yep. Feel free to do that.
Or if they have a chance. Which they fucking don't.
I fall down. Hi!
So we are looking for the girl that you just mentioned. The headmaster sent us down here. And by the way, what does he look like?
As you descend down the staircase, it opens to your right to a semicircular room that you recognize. So narrow, The ceiling is so narrow that you'd have to duck to continue, and a man of average height who's equally compressed is covered in oil and scruff. He looks rather middle-aged and is somewhat balding, and he's humming slightly. And he's polishing a piece of moving metal on this wall of strange objects all intertwined infinitely. Oh, headmaster sent you for the girl? I don't know where she is, sir.
What?
You're not a wizard, are you? You a cleaner? He's like cleaning.
I clean.
Sure.
Yeah. You're all bluffs, please.
27. 26, sorry.
Plus 4, 15.
Actually, fucking
Hang
double.
on.
You have a doppelganger with you? Oh, you're all cleaners then.
Hang on.
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna roll perception on, does this area need to be cleaned? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, sure. That's a good point.
Whoa!
Natural 20.
You look and realize that the area itself is a semicircular, just wooden cabin, and it's got a small bedroll and a mop and a pan. But you look at what he's doing with the rag, and he has a small, strange metallic canister that is squirting some kind of black liquid. You don't think that he's cleaning.
Wait, what's the black liquid?
Oil.
Okay.
Never would have guessed.
It's not that shit.
Okay.
It's not the stuff you have.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna go nuclear all of a fucking sun.
So, hello, good sir. What is your name?
Name's Yvonne. Well,
Isn't that a girl's name?
he looks at you and frowns. Yes, sir.
Oh! Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you, not.
That's right. Krieg is a girl's name too.
You. Can I hit him in the head? Can I hit him in the back of the head?
He's like, yeah. The cleaner's role is so violent.
So, what are you doing down here?
Tending to the Gustafol mechanism as always. Them wizards don't want to dirty them hands, and I'm alright to do so. Gets me good pay and all that.
Do you get along well with the wizards upstairs?
Oh, those jerks.
Yeah, right? Am I right? Am I fucking right?
Krieg, just shut up for a second.
I'll take that as a no.
No, I don't. That's part of the reason I'm down here. It's nicer and quieter, and I don't have to deal with them people, the Thayan. Well, I'm Thayan too, you know, but just one of the peasantry. And
Did they,
class systems and all that, you outsiders wouldn't know.
well,
How'd you know that?
Well, you're
Look
obviously
at
not,
you.
you're not wearing red robes, you've got red skin, might have been something one of them summoned to be a cleaner, you're a goblin, you got one of
I'm
them
just
white
silently
things
cracking
with
up in the
you that
corner.
sometimes sneaks up and pretends to be a pretty lady, then plays a joke on me. Shaggy looks at him and is like, I've done that before.
so,
That's a
wow, Shaggy, wow. Anyway.
I've never seen this guy the same way.
Now you think about it, you're not sure if Shaggy has a gender. He has no parts, as it were.
Shaggy,
Well,
what's the hottest woman you can turn into?
Tiefling babe.
He's thinking about it for
It's
a
like a
while.
succubus.
Continue.
I'm very interested in this.
Can you communicate with the mages upstairs, the wizards? Do they talk to you at all?
Oh, they talk to me. It's never nice, and I don't really want to. They're not very good to me. Look, how can I help you, cleaners? Obviously, here to find air.
Yes, we are.
You roll a sense motive. All of you.
Nope.
17. Oh. Yep, 17.
Woo.
25.
Woo. You get the sensation that this man, probably knows where Aeon is. He's obviously just deflecting, albeit rather meekly, your attempts to peruse information from him.
Right.
Yes.
Erin's not in any trouble. You just need to find her to give her something back. She left something behind.
He looks at you and says, "All right, then. What are you giving her then? She ain't done nothing wrong.
A couple of vials.
Oh, she comes stealing those things from the wizards again, has she?
Yep.
Look now. I tells her she should just hide down here with me if she doesn't wanna, but she always finds weird ways to get to that there balcony. Always thinking she wants to look in that telescope and go look at the world outside Thay, and she always finds a way to and pisses her daddy off right so. She should just stay quiet like I do.
You guys get along?
Well, yeah, she comes down here when she can't find a way onto that there balcony.
Do you guys ever talk about your problems to each other?
Not really. She keeps to herself, says I'm some kind of coward, and well, I guess she's right.
Coward? Why's that?
Well, look at me, I'm sitting down here cleaning these cogs here.
My man.
Staying away from the wizards. I guess she's right in that.
At least you're not an asshole.
Yeah. And you are loyal to your job, and you do it perfectly.
That's the first time I've heard that. That was really heartfelt.
Is
Very welcome.
the object that he's holding,
Krieg, be nice.
is that the one, the energy source that we put in last time that got this?
No, it's
Okay.
some kind of canister dispensing a liquid. You reckon it's some kind of like simple pump.
What's the liquid? Can I eyeball it? Just
Yeah,
oil?
roll
Alchemy?
yes.
It's oil.
I got
So
a.
she doesn't really.
It's some kind of lantern oil or something like that, but it's not one you've seen before.
30.
30.
Yep.
You're like, you know that this
You're
is,
kidding.
this is probably several refinements and recombinations down of crude. Vegetable oil of some kind that is used for the purpose of a lubricant.
That's enough. That's all I need.
You figure it's actually extremely valuable. The methods to make this are not known.
Where did you get that oil from?
Well, I got a barrel there. We buy it from the Thay and wizards every now and then that are graduate from the academy. They know how to make it.
Where would I get the recipe?
Right?
Upstairs?
Mm,
It's probably in one of the books you stole.
he actually says that. He's like, probably in one of them books.
That's
Them
all I need to know.
alchemists.
Thank you very much.
He looks, shrugs.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the feeling this man's relatively innocent.
Krieg. Just surreptitiously.
We have to steal the entire library.
Give you a side wink. Aaron, did she particularly not like her father?
Not really. Her father always says that she's going to be the next headmaster. She comes down here, complains about it, says she don't care about none of that.
What does he care about?
She never said.
Well,
Says she just wants to leave and go do her own thing. Whatever that be.
maybe we should let her go. We should probably find her and tell her that her father is looking for her at least.
How long has she been missing?
She come down here every couple of days or so. Fairly frequently, actually. She was here yesterday. But now, if you're going to Aaron, one thing I can say I recommend is go to her as a group. Don't go alone. Show her that people can band together. She doesn't seem to care about no one else but herself. Don't know why.
Did she look alright the last time you saw her?
And as focused as she always did.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
She is a kid.
She had a kid.
No, she is a kid.
Oh, she is a kid. Okay.
She had a kid.
Like, wow! Awkward! Oh, she's like...
Well, you have been very generous with your time and information. Is there anything that we can do to help you before we go?
Hey, you keep them wizards from coming down here and let me do my job, and I'll be right fine.
Yes, because we can communicate that to them.
Not that he knows.
Did he tell us where we can find air?
The balcony.
Is that onward or backward?
Up. There's no onward from here. You'd assume that the balcony might be the stairs leading up or the double door
But,
outside.
Did anyone ask what EA it is or something? I'm curious.
I was going to do that.
I'm not gonna think about that.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't.
It's
Krieg
too
would be-
difficult thinking. You grab me aside.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Can you get me also?
Anyone else?
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, I'm good, thanks,
I'm
man.
good.
Well, is there anything around that we can steal?
His bed, the mop, the bucket, his oil canister,
I'm good. Is there anything around that we can fuck with?
the gear wall.
The gear wall?
What you'd presume he's cleaning, known as the gasoffel mechanism, you don't know what it does.
Actually, I'm curious about this thing now, because we looked at it before, but we didn't figure it out.
Well, it's operating smoothly right now.
So, before we go, do you mind explaining what this is for? It looks remarkable.
I've seen a
Looks
model
it.
of it sometime before.
Oh, this here powers all of the towers around Thay. It keeps them moving with some arcane magic or something. I'm the only one that can make them their gears clean, although someone else designed the mechanism.
So it's for moving the towers around.
Yeah, turning them round, up and down, moving the city a little bit, you know, think good things like that.
Moving the city.
The wizards call it a power source or something like that.
Do you know what it's powered by?
Oh yeah, one of them perpetual rods the wizards make.
The one that...
Yeah.
What happens if you take it out?
Well, one of the backups turned on, and this one stops working, and then, you know, that's when Colzar's gonna get mad at you. You don't want to see Colzar mad. I've seen him mad before. No good. No, sir.
If you don't like this place, why don't you just quit?
I don't know where else to go. I can sit here and earn a nice living, keep to myself in my little bed here.
He also said the pay's not bad.
Really? What is the pay?
Not enough for food.
You feed you?
Not really. I have to pay for my food.
Those bastards.
Alright.
They could just summon a golem or something to do it, but I've got finer hands and can deal with more trouble, so they keep me here, and I get to keep to my lonesome without having to deal with the outside world, and that's pretty good in my books.
Outside world not fitting for you? Dangerous?
Oh yes, sirree. You're cleaners, you know that.
The outside world has not been kind to us, I have to say.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well,
Say, come down here and rest anytime you want. My hearth is open to you.
thank you so much.
Don't bring no trouble. I don't want to be left alone otherwise.
Do you mind if we have a quick nap now?
By all means.
We should probably find an air before she leaves. Time is of utmost importance.
Oh, but I'm tired. Alright, fine.
It's fucking time to take a nap.
Mm.
This fucked up world.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. Can I shake his hand? I offered to shake his hand.
He meekly looks at your hand. He gives a limp.
Yeah, well, yeah, good hands, good hands.
Let's go.
You go. You head up?
Yeah.
Head up. You joining them, Vay?
Yep.
You head back up to the Obvitorium, as it was last called.
There.
I am very pleased that I slapped that wizard.
Something has changed.
Well,
Roof, brass fragments of metal gears and cogs lay around the room, porcelain tiles crushed, revealing brown earth below mixed with masses of white stone. The roof and walls of this area stand no more, and the brass telescope lays cascaded amongst the area. You see figures with featureless faces crushed underneath rock. A silent havoc erupts around you. You can only presume that these men are screaming. They're attempting to help each other from their predicaments, and blood mixes with dirt.
Perception. How much time has passed?
You don't know. You can roll a survival to check what time of day it is. However, gazing at the sky, You gaze around where walls once were. This scape, strange and alien to you. Towers of porcelain and houses of rocks are submerged in a sea of inky starlight liquid, like a city in the process of sinking beneath the waves, but you can't hear a form of panic, and it's all too reminiscent of Glister. The source of this flooding, however, as Vey peers, is starkly different. Your eyes are drawn to a wound larger than any you've ever seen, a crescent torn into the blue sky, obscuring the sun. Someone resting upon it, a single arm protrudes from the enormous tear. Colossal would be an understatement, as it rests, laying across the horizon unmoving. Large pieces are torn from celestial strands and scattered amongst the landscape, and like a heart it pulses, and from its very veins pumps starry ichor. Roll perceptions.
I gotta proceed to that.
12.
7.
Gonna learn today.
7.
33.
You two stare around and you see within the town people are somewhat submerged in this liquid and begin chanting spells. Some erupt, some freeze over, others form into lightning. You can only assume that some horrendous calamity is occurring. That houses and towers themselves are collapsing on themselves and being ruined. The air about this place is extremely calamitous, but only Vey notices a sole figure in the distance.
You son of a bitch.
A small, young girl stands
Bitch.
submerged, staring awestruck at the crescent as her features are covered. Of the air around you, all you can see is still that large double door across the ruins, and you'd have to walk over the rubble and several corpses to get to it, and a small staircase leading up to an iron door you can only presume is the balcony.
I'm gonna go to the girl.
You realize you're quite high up. You're on a precipice of some kind, and you'd have to scale down a cliff into the black liquid to head towards her.
No, thank you. I gun it to the balcony.
You rush.
Quietly follow.
I'm gonna yell if they go. Hey!
She pays no heed to you as she's submerged.
Spin.
Go. Go on, Craig.
Can you... Alright, first up... Can you roll a will save?
Who?
You.
Ooh.
Retro.
Whoa, real Raggy.
13.
You touch the iron door, clear intent to open it, and proceed through onto a balcony overlooking a wondrous city of white. The seascape is torn before it, and red-robed men and women converse and move through the streets of flat-topped homes, and you notice similar porcelain cylinders, much like the building you're standing on, remaining strong before you. You guys see Nox just enter onto a balcony of some kind. However, you can't help but resent it. A similar thought invades your mind. Never has such an open scene made you feel so isolated. Your gaze is drawn to distant mountains. Even from here, you can feel the freshness of the wind, grass, and trees. Hearing your companions there, you gain comfort from the thought you could be alone up there. You lose yourself for a moment. You guys see Noxie erupts onto this balcony through the iron door and stops moving. Gazes into the distance, and you guys are on these stairs leading up the side into seemingly nothingness, and to your right it's just a fall into black liquid, and to your left is the porcelain and the men trying to help each other. What do you do?
Men trying to help each other. So they're still...
Shaggy is just confused. He's like, what's happening? What the... What is this?
Oh, should we help them?
What is Nox doing?
Not!
Can you roll perception?
27.
You hear your name being called and figured it's a good time to return, and you are pulled from your stupor onto the staircases. You leave the balcony, and you are back into Calamity. Your thoughts are clear again.
Shouldn't we help those people?
What are you talking about?
You look around you, and the catastrophe that has befallen fills you. The similar crescent in the sky.
Oh.
Alien to this world.
Some sort of dragon's happening.
So there's people there, Aaron over there.
You can't see her anymore.
Oh. Is the tide rising, so to speak? And it's about to engulf us all shortly.
That's beautiful.
It's seemingly submerging the town and is slowing down, but most of the people are gone now under the waves.
So these other people are getting hurt by something.
You are like on a area like high above.
Yep.
You'd assume that the academy was built on the top of a hill, much
Yep.
like a castle thought would be.
Yep.
So there's a door that would lead further down into the academy,
Yep.
as it were, and you guys are on the peak of this almost.
So the people that Krieg is referring to, if I look at them, how far away are they?
They're on the precipice with you, with the tower had been cascaded onto itself for you to presume by some kind of earthquake or something, and are being crushed by the rocks.
And why is Krieg saying that we need to help them? Because
You actually have no fucking idea why Krieg would even want to help. He's just like, maybe we should help them. You don't know if it's an awkwardness or something like that, but it's not very Krieg-like. But maybe it's Ferris.
Shit!
He left his mark.
Fucking goddamn.
So, wait, what? Who are they?
They're the faceless men from before.
What's wrong with them?
They're currently getting crushed by the roof of this building. You realize that the entire observatory is collapsed on itself.
That's fine, I don't see anything more. Actually, is that black liquid rising?
No.
It's slowing down. You don't know
Okay.
if it'll reach.
Is that the same black liquid that fucking got us in?
Yes.
this?
You don't know why the fuck a giant arm is leaking this shit everywhere.
And what the fuck is that?
I've never seen that moon shit before, have I?
No.
Okay.
You don't have Wikipedia, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you're just like, what the fuck?
Alright, fine, let's help these people and then... I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Alright, I'm gonna rush down. See if we can-
Rush down, these faceless men.
There's quite a few of them, so I need you guys to roll athletic checks, whoever's trying to help. Try to lift the stones, or if you present another method to me on how you would remove porcelain tiles and bits of telescope from them. They're being crushed by.
Would acrobatics go under that? Because I don't have...
Describe how you would use acrobatics.
Well, I don't know, that's the only A one I've got.
I'm just gonna use my raw beautiful strength.
What else would it be under?
It would be specifically...
No.
No, I forgot they don't have an athletics, do they?
Anyone want to check up on Mr. Headmaster?
It would be a strength-based skill check. Any strength-based skill check, unless you can tell me how you would do it otherwise, like pulley systems or whatever.
Great, drink this.
Sorry. I'm not even looking at it.
He's had so many of
Three
them,
doubles
they
and
can't be bad.
You are now large, and not, I assume not on this. You don't get him to drink it on the stairs, right? Because the stairs are.
No, so we get down to the people that lift the stuff, and I'm just making big.
I'm big now.
So you can just...
You can roll a strength check because it's still lifting stones, but it's
I'm-
brushing away porcelain and other things. Luckily, it's not
I'm
large.
gonna help the
stone.
faceless men up when he lifts them out of the area.
So 5. Yeah. So 12.
You do manage, because of your size, to push aside a lot of stone. You get to about. You manage to rescue through excavating. It takes a solid 10 minutes. About 3 of these faceless men.
I give each of them a potion of healing that I stole from them.
Someone check up on the headmaster.
The door isn't there.
Oh no.
What?
Never mind.
The faceless men peel it to their mouths, and it seems to exit into their faces.
Exit into their faces. Okay.
One of them seems to converse with you. Well, thank you.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome.
Notice he has a mouth, small eyes that are forming as his face gains features.
Aha! It worked!
I can't believe what's happening.
No, nor can I. I find this a very surreal experience right now. My
Thank you, cleaners.
name is Nox. I think we need to get out of here. Can you please help?
What was your first clue?
He says, I don't know if we can get out of here. The robed bald man points at the vast sea of inky shit.
What the fuck is that, by the way? The hand is going.
By that celestial form, that would be Mistra, the god of magic.
And what has happened to Mistra?
Well, looking at her, she's in the process of dying.
Great!
Good! Just what we need. Which means right now, me casting magic is a very bad idea. As to what you've seen, he points to one of his comrades, who's one of his upper right torso is twisted into a tree trunk as he glares at it with faceless horror.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, bad idea.
You recall fucking Irksham's magic just fucking lightning head and firearm.
What is this liquid?
Her blood, I presume, is coming out of her. Then you see, like, out of her arm, like a
So
falling out.
when
It's like the weave in our realm. It shouldn't be like this.
is there any receptacle capable of holding this blood after it has left her form?
Well, the Earth seems to be doing a good job. I'd hope it'd sink before we starve, but normally we store magic in the form of potions, as you would well know. Even basic students know that. You cast a spell, you pull this from the weave in the form of a spell of some kind, much like the liquid you gave me. But not raw magic, not that I know of. It could be the weave, it could be influenced by a divine spark, I know not.
Do you know where Aaron is?
Man, that child. She might have been out on the balcony and fell or something. If she's not here, she's probably dead.
The balcony.
Out there, yes. Would be destroyed by now.
Nox is just
Did
thinking
you see
about
her?
Nox is just thinking about what just happened.
There's other child as well, like Kithral and Yevron and other ones. I don't know what would happen to them. I hope that they are safe, but I think anyone in the town may be submerged, and then God knows what happens to people that are submerged in magic.
So if one happens to drink some of the magic, then
Well, you can't.
why not?
Well, it shouldn't exist here. It normally is distilled into some corporeal form, as you should know. That's what magic does. It pulls this stuff from the planes in the form of the weave, let alone a god's blood.
So what happened if you drink this god's blood?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking.
The other faceless men are huddled behind him.
What are your friends' names? Do they have names?
Yes, they do. It's John. This over here is Ervin.
I stare at them as I'm hearing the names.
The same thought enters your mind. They're not worth paying attention to. Only this man has stood out to you as someone of merit, of selflessness.
I have one favor to ask quickly.
Of course, what can I do?
Ask your friends to converse with me. Say one word and watch their reaction when you ask them.
Okay. He goes over to them and you can tell he's trying to calm down. Now listen. This hobgoblin needs you to speak to him for just one moment. A couple of them look at you and gesture. He says,
Hello.
you don't feel it's worth listening to them. Same thought permeates your mind. You figure it might be some form of that compulsion or something like that.
But I know it is. There's not more information here. Okay.
Do the rest of us see this entire conversation?
Yeah, you're watching.
Okay.
No, as in, do we also see his face? And...
Yeah.
Thank,
But only Nox has paid attention to the emotions behind it.
thank you very much for your help. I am having trouble communicating with them. There is some compulsion acting upon my mind. I do not recognize it yet.
I would offer to dispel it, but obviously I don't know what would happen if I were to cast magic in this state.
Understood. So, Jörn was at the balcony and we were looking for her. Are your companions all three now?
Well, there may be one other trapped under the rubble, but I don't know how deep that would be. The other place Erin may be is she may be deeper in the academy, like the other kids. Through that door there, although I don't know how much of it's submerged by now.
If you have
You're safest up here. We could probably find some food and wait for it to sink or something.
No, we have supplies you may use. Your companion trapped under the rubble. We must free him.
As I'm in, I only wonder if anyone's trapped under there. I don't know how many people were in the room when the quakes happened.
Krieg, we should get to work.
Are you going to spend time excavating?
Yep.
Just throwing rubble off the cliff?
There's some
No,
history
what-
here for Nox. Guy trapped in rubble,
Ah,
gets
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yep.
It'll take solid 30 minutes
Good.
without a check.
Aye.
Actually, do a check and we'll see how long it takes. 15 minutes to clear all the rubble. You start pushing it off and being careful not to kill anyone because of Ferrison, I assume. And you rescue another 2 of the faceless men, totaling 6.
There were 7, were there not?
You don't recall because there were a lot entering in and out. You don't know how many would have been in the cell.
Is that all of them? I asked the one that I can converse with.
All that I might think would be in this room. There may have been another. I was too busy tending to my work until now. Now I must tend to their survival.
Let me think. We've got
Do you have any idea what killed Mistra? Or is
As it
killing her?
happened minutes ago, probably another god.
There are other gods.
There's a fuck ton of gods.
Do I know that?
probably.
Does the demon know that?
You know, there's at least like 20.
And why would they fight Mistra? God of
Steal her domain and other things like that, as gods do. Who knows what the repercussions of this will be?
Any theories as to which god it was?
This is way too sudden to ask such questions as this.
What happens to her power?
Her domains, it's a question for a priest, but from the arcane perspective, her domains are distributed amongst her killers and can be given to others. Maybe someone wanted to usurp the position or ruin magic for everyone. I don't know if we'll even be able to cast spells once she passes.
air.
Hiri said this was a prison.
Kiri, who's that?
Somebody that we encountered before we arrived here.
Fair enough.
Have you heard the name before?
No. Sounds devilish, though.
You'd be right.
It's pretty normal to summon demons here. Very sane.
Is it?
Yes.
Why else would I be here?
Well, I'm wondering if we actually should do that. It'll only come. I haven't found the key to leaving this greater prison yet, though. I think that we're still in there. Did somebody take Mistress Power and then somebody else imprison them?
I think Aaron might have struck a deal with another god and allowed Mystery to be killed, given power to create new Gilista.
Maybe. I don't have enough information yet to say.
Would Krieg be able to put that together?
Oh yeah, shit.
I reckon Krieg's a conspiracy theorist. That could work. I'll let that put together because it's like you're just piecing random knowledge that's known together. I think that's reasonable. Whether Krieg would view it as significant or not, I think that comes down to his intelligence. Like if you started like making deeper speculation, I'd start questioning it.
Yeah.
But I mean, stealing the power of a god is in Krieg's domain.
Yeah.
Has something to do with
And trust me, I know a thing about distributed power.
Anyway. I think we should go and look at the balcony.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to go on stairs right now.
He's still large.
Can I dismiss that? I think I can.
Yeah, you can.
No, you're not.
Oh. All right. I
Fine,
guess.
I'll go with you.
So what are you going to do now?
Attend to our survival, figure out how many people are alive, try to rescue a few more deeper in the academy.
Where will you go?
He points at the double doors. Look for others. The more of us there are, I guess the greater our chances of survival are, and wait out whatever's happened here. Not much we can do with all this ichor around us.
You're talking about the ink liquid stuff.
Yes.
Did it touch anyone?
Touched all the people in town, and they were combusting randomly and shit.
Alright.
It also touched the shit out of the little girl. Like basically everyone in
The
town,
little girl was
Is she dead?
Aeon.
you presume.
Yeah, okay.
She got submerged by it.
She's just standing there though. She's not dead. Is she?
You can't see her. She was submerged fully.
Fucking years.
Let's go. Let's look for her. We had one clue. There was no. The principal's room just didn't exist. Or the headmaster's room.
Doesn't exist right now.
It just.
You look where they would be, and there's like a landslide.
You want to clear it out of the way, or?
As in, like, it got deleted from the ground.
Well,
Well, good luck to you. Name's Krieg.
You too.
What's his name? And what's your name?
Kessrad.
Kessred. That's your name. Alright, well, good
You
luck.
don't have knowledge history.
No.
I think I do.
I do, I think.
No, I don't. So I don't
Quite
think
sure
I'm
I do.
even gonna bother.
Nope.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
I've got local and dungeon.
GG.
Okay.
Kessred, was it?
Kessrad.
Kessred.
Up we go. To the balcony.
Can I pick up a book and see what's in it?
Who's going to attempt to open what you have in the hands of the books?
He
Would
took
I-
all the books already. He already took all the books.
Yes, you spent like 10 minutes looting every single book.
So, hang on, now that they were able to converse, he didn't say anything about all the books being stolen?
I guess he's more concerned that everyone's dying.
There is a giant arm pumping literal magic everywhere, and everyone's dying.
I just find it interesting.
Like, the least of the concern, like if they brought up with cleaners who stole this
It's
stuff.
like if my house was on fire and I said, "Oh no, my favorite book."
It's like the burglar who's literally just rescued you.
Do I?
And you're like, you stole my book.
How aware am
You
I?
stole my entire library! Why would you do this?
He cleaned the library.
How aware
point.
am I of what happened last time I went on the balcony?
Very.
I have to be careful here, Krieg. I think when I opened the balcony, I went somewhere else.
Went somewhere else.
You know, like those people through those doors.
Just open the doors and don't step in.
Why don't you open the doors?
Okay. And I just go.
You're a little safe. You're a
Alright.
little safe.
One. I die.
How much health do you have?
I don't know. I think I go full. Should be full. Actually, I don't know. I didn't sleep, did I?
Why we
Well,
should
whatever it
sit
is, it hits
downstairs.
negative 20.
Yeah. See ya.
You open the door and step onto a balcony overlooking a wondrous city of white. Red moons and women converse and move through the streets of flat-topped homes. You notice similar porcelain cylinders, much like the building you're standing on, in strong empowerment. You see an entire academy laid out before you, but you can't help but resent this.
Resented.
You hate the thought of being here.
This place sucks.
You just hear Krieg announce that. And you see him just staring off into the distance. You're in a stupor right now.
Okay. What?
And you wake up and you walk back and you bring clarity back to your situation. You see that everything is desolate and you have acute memory of being hateful of this constructed place.
You see that?
Yeah, it sucked.
No. Now look.
I'm looking outside again.
There is a balcony.
See?
What the? Okay. Magic going on. I don't know. You do with it. What do we do?
That might be our portal.
Wait. House? Then why do I hate being there? When we enter any other portal, there's no feeling.
No, but when we enter other portals, the feeling is for other people. They have it.
Hey!
Can you come here, please?
Please,
Who are you calling for?
Huh?
Who are you calling for?
Aaron.
You have no response.
Should we go and find the guy downstairs, Ivan?
There is another set of doors you guys could proceed through.
I'm open to these doors.
Are you proceeding?
He's done it already. It's
I just,
too
I
late.
just open it. I
You
don't
guys
step through
join- Are you
it.
guys joining?
Can I just open it but not step through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
You see beyond a ruined academy. Sort of distraught and blown up.
Oh, good.
I tried to stick my hand out.
It
Just see if this is
does
absolutely pain.
feel like a portal. You've had enough.
Portal! That's one.
There are two doors. Both have portals. So we look through one. There's just the balcony. And apart from that, it looks...
The iron balcony behaved very strangely.
That's
You
it.
didn't get sucked into it. Simply by thinking about approaching into it, you fell into that stupor.
Can you get ready to pull me back?
Can I go?
Get ready to pull me back.
Gladly!
Okay. I look at it again.
I grab him by the belt.
Balcony?
Yeah. And I don't want to induce the stupor, but I want to see what's happening to my mind. No, that is sort of inducing the stupor. I just want to see what happens to my mind.
You test. Your character's really smart, so I'm going to let this slide. He tests several thought patterns leading up to the concept of opening and approaching the door. And opening the door doesn't bother you, but the moment you think of stepping outside, you find yourself out in that environment. You actually see Nox at some point. He's thinking, and then he just steps outside without warning. You pull him back.
I count to 5 first and then I pull it back. Enjoy yourself.
Damn it! I can't see it. I know when it happens. It is no, wait, not near the door. It'll happen again. I step back from the door. Now when I think about going through the door, the moment the decision is made, I'm there already. So the moment of decisiveness, is it? What if I don't make any decisions ever again?
What if you close your eyes and I shove you in? If you don't know if you're in or not, will you know?
Just to spin me around and push me.
Yeah.
On a fucking staircase.
Craig.
You can if you want.
Okay.
I start spinning around.
I'll give you. Are you going to push him?
I'm gonna push him, but not through the door first. So I push him just like outside of the door. Feel anything?
You're on the balcony. You're not on the balcony. You're just like on the stairs.
You're an asshole.
Okay. Alright, go again. So spin around. Then I push him onto the door, but not so far, and then I can't just grab him back up.
Can you roll another will save for me?
That's cocked. Is that?
That's cocked. You landed on stuff. Like if it lands on my 10, I count as cocked.
24.
Nice.
Alright, now.
He disappears.
Fuck! Knox!
You notice that the door,
Okay.
like, sort of shimmers and is replaced by white.
Ah, shit. Shit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna step in.
Right up.
Hey, are you joining?
Yeah, I follow it.
Shit. That plan ended poorly.
What is this? Interesting. Alright, here we go.
Craig. Craig.
You are thrown through the iron door. You land, and you have a feeling that what you're about to experience may be the last time you are thrown into the door. You alone have made it. You alone. For a moment, you open your eyes and see your companions are following with you, and they look back at you.
What did you do?
Do you press on? Each of you.
No, I stand perfectly still.
Are you going to continue?
Continue.
In. You come to this point when you've moved into this area,
Yeah.
and you recognize that your companions are here with you, including Shaggy, and this might be the last moment you have to make a decision.
No, I'm gonna stop where I'm standing right now.
I wait for my friends.
You are
I'm
all
gonna-
there. What do you do?
Oh, we're all as a group,
Yep.
I pushed you in and you disappeared.
but now you're out here.
I followed you in. What else am I gonna do? But there was no standing around looking into nothing. You disappeared.
Can you roll a knowledge? Do you have knowledge arcane?
Yeah.
Roll that shit. It's actually a really easy check.
14.
You've heard of this concept? It's called an illusion,
Ah.
and you have just disbelieved it.
Ah. Wait.
So you are now where you should be, so it would seem. The world around you has not yet formed fully, and
No, I've been here before.
Where is it?
It was after the inn. No, not the inn. After Shirik's hut. It misformed and broke down into this. We are in the right place. You did well.
Yeah, I did.
Come with me. Let's go.
Okay.
Can I roll perception before we do it?
Yeah, can I see what's going around? 3. I see.
You don't see
I
shit.
see girls everywhere.
hot babes.
Yeah.
Shaggy is still contemplating what the hottest chick he could turn into.
34.
You look around you and you realize that space has been unformed here, much similar to the time you fell unconscious when you fell into the black liquid. But it's very hard to look at because your senses are very overwhelmed with the decisions you and your companions are making.
Ah.
Do you press on?
Hang on. I think of a hamburger.
You don't get a hamburger.
Damn it! I want a hamburger!
I give you.
Alright. No, hang on.
You eat the hamburger.
Get 1,000 miles
I
away.
imagine eating a hamburger.
Why are we speaking German? Particularly small dog eats steak for the rest of its natural life.
Damn it, okay, I was trying to trigger that, but never mind. I'm taking this, by the way.
Yep. Do you press on?
Yep, wait, hang on. What? Is there anywhere to go?
You're not sure.
Is
Do you
the...
have conviction to press on? all
Do
I'm
we
asking.
see... I'm assuming... We went through a doorway, right? Do
Mhm.
we...
Is there a door behind
Do
us?
we see the door behind us?
You're not sure.
Huh.
Let's step backwards and try to feel for it.
Hang on.
There.
How do we get back?
I don't know if we have to go anywhere. I think we can just wait. Relax.
Can I sleep now?
Things begin to take form around you.
Oh, there.
A small fleck of white appears at your feet and begins to expand outwards until a landscape surrounds you. No wind blows. There's no smell. Only a blue sky dotted by grey mountains before you. Cracked plains of salt completely level across this large plain. As you inhale, you can't help but remark how dry the air is. There's no doors here.
Is there? Wait.
Salt place.
Sitting cross-legged some distance from you, a figure gazes up from a few pieces of parchment with ash marked upon them. An average-looking girl with curly brown hair, a face that would normally portray innocence, cognifies your arrival with bloodshot eyes and tiredness.
I'm on highlight.
I thought you'd be trying to find a way out. She scratches her head. Strange that you come here. Maybe. Her expression changes to that of a smile. Would you mind helping me? Roll sense motives.
It's not Aaron.
It is most definitely AM.
No! Spent so much time looking at Aaron, now I don't want it. Get away from me! Yeah. What was it? Rolling for?
Sense motive.
17.
16.
Yeah, 16.
You easily pierce through this veil where she's clearly doesn't particularly care, but is trying to convince you to help her. She seemingly notices your obeyed reactions and goes, that didn't work. Maybe... She looks up at you, frowns and says, I really would need your help here. You easily notice that she's fumbling through various emotions trying to convince you. She does this several times before stopping. Scritches her head. Well, I can continue on my own.
What are you looking for?
Huh?
What are you looking for?
That's an interesting question. Well, right now I'm trying to find a way to cast this spell. It's a bit difficult.
What spell might that be?
The one Lyra casted is foolishness.
Foolishness?
Well, I thought he would be stronger-minded and would last a little bit longer with me around, but he didn't, and he did it long before I predicted he would. He was too obsessed about finding Ilmatar.
Are her arms still blackened?
You look at her arm she's scratching herself with, and you notice like thin veins of black pumping the ichor as she scratches her head and it falls down.
Well, you got your wish. You got outside of that place. Yvonne misses you.
She looks at you.
You remember?
God, the seeds of gods are fickle. They invade my mind every moment. Show people things they don't need to see. Oh, well. Well, you think I'm out, but I'm not quite there yet, and I do need your help to get me out. Would you help me decipher these, or can you not read Dwarven?
Oh, I can't read.
What are you
guys
trying to
do?
get out of? Are you trapped?
I don't think so. I just want to cast this spell. Why
Perhaps
are you
if
trying to escape?
Where not? No. Where? What was it that Lero was trying to do? What was the spell?
Oh. He cast this one. She points at the ruins, and you are given an all too familiar sensation that she is indeed surrounded by the exact same ruins that you saw Lero surrounded by.
Ah, yes. I'm familiar with this. Perhaps you can describe it. If this is still an illusion, can I still disbelieve it?
You can attempt to disbelieve illusions whenever you wish.
I'm gonna try that right now.
Go ahead.
6. What?
Seems all too
anything?
real. Will. It's a will save.
Ah,
Is
12.
Shaggy still with us?
Yes.
Shaggy, what do you make of this?
She's standing there and she seems rather occupied.
Aaron,
Hmm?
do you remember Shaggy?
Oh, that thing. He lost himself. He find himself again.
Yeah. He got himself out.
Really now?
Indeed.
She looks at you like with tired eyes.
It's interesting. The thing which we most want is the thing that we most cannot have, and it seems to be the thing that we want is the thing that traps us here.
Oh. You've only just noticed it. I'm surprised you fought against it so soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens around me. And I'm trying to get rid of it.
So, perhaps you could describe the phenomenon to us, and maybe we can help.
Her personality, and she smiles and becomes quite polite and says, I would be greatly appreciative of that. It would seem that in looking for myself, I've become different, and people around me, much like yourselves might have noticed, become rather obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Her personality shifts again to one of anger, and she says, if I could just damn find myself, and if you could just help me figure this out, I would be able to have this sorted already.
Do you have a choice as to who you are?
She goes back to being normal and says, yeah, I choose that. I figured whatever works best to get you guys to help me solve these ruins.
Who do you want to be after you have cast this spell, when you have achieved everything that you desire? Who lies on the other side of that destiny?
She ponders. That's what I'm here to find out.
So you are not sure if you have a choice.
It matters not. I'm simply here to find who I am. Maybe I'll know a little bit more about how I changed and why those around me become much like yourselves, although I don't know how you resisted so much. She
Is it something-
raises her hand with the blackness. You know, this used to run red.
Indeed. Before the death of Mistra.
Tough day. I haven't aged a single year beyond that point.
We were there.
You saw when you were there.
We saw it. You standing awestruck on the hill, staring at the moon as the blood of Mistra leaked from her broken arm.
She gazes at the ruins. And after a moment, you... Well, that makes sense then. Thank you for helping. That was easier than I thought.
How do you mean?
Seemingly ignoring you, she starts to gesture in the air. Time passes. A grin befalls her face and time passes. You try to move to intercept or engage with her and your limbs don't respond, but they are trying and time passes. Space around you twists and warps and dots of stars illuminate, permeating your vision to the point of blindness, and time passes and motes of light tear away to a singular area, a pool of inky black liquid within a ruin of circles. Aeon speaks to the pool. Can you roll perceptions?
Mm-hmm.
Can she
27.
15.
Can she tell that I'm there?
Probably.
You're in a white salt plane, maybe?
29.
You recall, very specifically, by the way, guys, that when you, except for Vey, unfortunately, that when you guys encountered Lero chanting the spell, he whispered the name Ilmatar. Aeon, to this black liquid, speaks a single word. Aeon. You brace for the inevitable flood, but it does not come. Rather, a thin beam of pure white light erupts from the pool, piercing the skies, and its recession leaves letters. Indescribable, warping letters that you seem to understand to mean Aeon. You can roll an arcane check. You can roll divines, histories, any knowledge checks.
Oh, okay.
15.
Oh, I don't have history. I've got local.
You've heard of this concept? It's a true name.
Ah.
You've got some
You have a feeling
virus.
shit's gonna go down in a second.
Is there anything I can do right now? Am I capable
You can
of
act.
Tell me you've got some admirers.
I know that's Skibble's mum. That's Sinead's mum. She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? It's
This
her true
explains
name. I don't know
some
my
things.
true name, do I?
Huh?
I don't know my true name, do I?
No. And you realize that she's just cast the same spell Iridod with less calamitous effects within the salt plane.
Less calamitous effect.
As in, it's not flooding fucking everywhere.
Do I want to observe this?
After-
She's ignoring us, isn't she?
Totally. She's just doing her own thing.
I pull out the black vial and I look at it. Is it doing anything?
Nope.
Does she recognize it?
She's ignoring you.
Can I don't want to peg it in her face. Maybe I should do that. Can I do...
After a moment, she looks at the strange anomaly and curiosity crosses her face. After which she glances down and a sinister grin. Ah, that's what I am. I've known all this time. She reaches out to these letters and clasps them in her small, feeble fingers wrapped around each of the arcane letters, and in a swift action, clasps them in her hand, breaking each word into filaments of energy pouring from her palm. She screeches in pain and clutches to her chest. Her back arches in spasms as she collapses onto the ground. Roll initiative.
Well, shit. Natural 20.
14.
Don't let her give in to the obsession.
Might be too late.
Yeah, it is.
9.
Alright, so what was the initiatives? Give them to me again.
14.
9.
28.
You're faster than me.
What did they get?
Hang on, do we add something to
Add your initiative, Dex,
Dex? Oh,
at the very least.
Oh,
27.
Mine's -1, so I guess it's
No, rip.
13.
That's problematic.
Yeah, 13.
Let us know if the music's too loud, by the way.
Nox! You're in the middle of the salt plain. Black ichor has spread a bit everywhere, but it's not flooding. Small parchments of paper are on the ground, and the woman that initially greeted you at Glister lays curled up after screeching in pain. She is silent. What do you do?
Fucking potion chugging time. Alright, I'm getting ready to throw down. Like, she's silent. I first thing I do, I just say, Aeon?
She does not respond.
Well, alright. Now shit's about to happen, so I'm just gonna chug potions. I have the black vial ready. And I'm thinking whether or not I should call Kiri at this stage.
Whatever you want, man!
Not just yet. Not just yet. Okay,
It's like
you're a demon.
fucking massive buff hairy rocks up.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use an admixtured potion to give me targeted bomb, admixture, and channel vigor.
Vigor.
So you got targeted bombs.
Targeted bomb, admixture, which doubles the
Vigor.
damage, but there's no splash.
Yep, and vigor is.
Channel vigor is haste.
So from my understanding, targeted bombs, you can add your int modifier to the bomb damage, not double damage.
No, it's double int modifier.
Double int modifier.
Yep, that's right.
Got it.
And that's I just chugged that. That's my first action, and I back the fuck up.
You back the fuck up. You have infinite space to work with.
Okay. Do my thoughts influence my interaction with this reality at all?
As far as you are aware, not yet.
All right. Cool.
They.
I'm still stealthed, hopefully.
That's who you are. Like Vane is like
It's
just
like
like
a
you're
dark
just like
black
attached to
blur.
Krieg.
Yeah, you're my bag.
It's like the
Krieg is
Tetris, human Tetris.
Yeah.
Okay, I walk around so that I'm behind her.
You can because the way I run stealth, by the way, is you can walk straight up to her because if she hadn't recognized you're there, she isn't defending against you in your turn. So she doesn't get any of her defenses as if you were sneaking on her.
Yeah.
So you can just like walk up to her and do your thing.
I still want to go behind her and pull out my bow.
You do so. You walk behind the
And-
body and looking closely at it, she doesn't appear to be moving.
Can I check if she's breathing?
You can roll a heal check action.
Five. Am I adding anything to this?
You're just like, you don't think she's breathing, but you can't tell.
Okay.
She's moving, but not breathing? It's really strange.
Yeah.
Okay, I step
That's
back.
that's your turn. You can step back a bit if you want.
I step back a bit.
Krieg!
I'm gonna step towards her, and I'm gonna say, "This is not who you are. Remember Yvonne? Is this what he would have wanted?"
Nice. Alright.
I am your father.
Alright.
Does she respond in any way?
No.
I'm gonna try to put my arm, my hand on her back, like in a assuring manner. Is she responding now?
You feel a heap of movement under the clothes.
Lumps.
They're not lumps, but you feel an immense amount of movement beneath the robes.
Okay.
It's too bad he's not still large, huh? That could have come in handy.
That's gone.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep on repeating. Remember Yvonne. Remember Yvonne.
Alright.
She kills angels, guys.
Alrighty.
That's the problem.
As you are stating to her, remember Yvonne.
Yeah.
Come on. You feel a welling in her robes. It's like a liquid is pooling up and it slowly starts to push up on it. What do you do?
Oh. I don't know. What do I do?
What would Krieg do?
What would Krieg do?
What would Krieg do? Krieg has faced much more powerful things than him before, and he knows when
Shit's about to happen.
shit's gonna happen, and he knows when to try and talk his way out instead of fight his way out.
You have a feeling this is not one of those talk your way out moments.
Okay.
You have a feeling that this is not, most definitely not one of these talk your way out moments.
a little hint from the D. Please step back.
Please step back while the final boss expands to full size.
What can I do? Because I don't have any ranged things, so the only thing I can do is stand next
Well,
to
I'm
him.
just saying you have a moment to, like,
GTFO.
you don't have like actions or anything. You just have a moment to not be over her.
Okay.
You can choose to be over her or
Explodes a
not.
6 kilometer wide ball of spikes.
I take my hand off her, but I stand behind her, and I prepare myself.
All right. So, as you proceed back from Aeon, he's where shit gets weird. So you do. I'm gonna roll a bunch of stuff so I can roll all the explanations at the same time because I have to roll a fuck ton of stuff. Alright, and the other one will be a moment, guys. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so as you see this welling erupt, she makes no sound as her body convulses, and you see a split open up through the robes as the black ichor pours forward in a violent arc, spraying both you and Vey. You,
See ya, Nox.
your head is lightning.
Wow.
Vey, can you roll a reflex save? Yes.
Yeah.
Lightning head.
Yeah.
There you go.
See ya.
My goal was to move away far enough, but okay.
You will not be able to. You will have to dodge the lightning emanating from your companion's head.
12. What am I adding onto this?
Reflex.
You do dodge it, and this is not
Yeah.
a half damage thing, so that's fine.
Okay.
Your right arm, Vey,
Mm.
becomes bestial of any animal that you would like. It grows fur,
A tiger.
claws, or anything like that.
A giant lizard with wings.
As you are sprayed by the blood of Mistra.
An anti-god.
Yeah. Yeah. A Raksha. Yeah.
I was just thinking wolf, to be honest.
Wait, your arm.
Go for it. You will get big Wolverine hands
Yeah, wolf.
with thumbs.
Like
and stuff.
werewolf.
You
Not like a dog.
you
Werewolf
have-
type.
You have another 2 strength. Add +2 to your strength, and you have a natural attack that you can use with your right arm.
Strength.
Okay. From within this rift, you see as a purple mass erupt forward. A colossal arm of magnitudes unimaginable bulges outwards 30 feet into the air before plummeting onto the ground next to Vey.
I'm sure that sounded great
shit.
on the mic.
It is fucking enormous. This arm lifts into the air from her body being dragged on the ground, draws a glyph into the air and slams against it. Targeting. Vey, can you roll a will save?
What? Vey! I'm literally right beside her. That one.
God.
16. What am I adding to this?
You actually, I'm gonna say you pass because that's a high enough roll. For a brief moment. Oh, Ezra's fucking dead.
Yeah, this is the ghost of
For a
Ezra.
brief moment, you're staring at this arm there, and you focus entirely on it. You get the sensation that this thing is, you don't know what this thing is, and you forget about your companions. But when you look, they're there. For a moment, they didn't exist in your mind, but now they're still there for now. Don't you forget about me. And then we are going to wrap around. There's one arm arcing this massive spray of black liquid, and we are now dealing with Nox again.
Nah.
Vey is just like, and both Kree. I'm like,
It's like lightning.
what the fuck? Yeah, that's
Alright, it's bombs time.
It's bombs time.
I'm gonna chuck bombs at. How's his arm like getting around? The hand is the most articulate part of it, isn't it?
It's slammed back down onto the ground and appears to be like clenching itself up. But you have the fear. Can you roll a perception?
28.
You get this form in your head. I'm gonna have to roleplay this. It's really hard to describe. Like it's bracing to push up.
And like heave more of it out of the body.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna... If I explode the body, is that gonna stop more of it coming out? No, I'm gonna try and destabilize it, so I want to smash its grip on the ground first and knock it over so it doesn't have that brace.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Okay. First 2 rolls. Arm class 18.
Hits.
Arm class 28.
Hits.
Next 2 rolls. Arm class 15. Arm class...
15 misses.
15 misses? Okay.
It glances off its skin.
Arm class 21. And the
Hits.
last one, arm class 24.
Hits.
Okay, so damage. I'll do each of these on their own first. Going for destabilizing it like around the wrist area.
So trying to blow up the wrist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Dun, 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 dun. Eat.
Give me their numbers.
So 10, 15 plus. So the first one is 23.
Yep.
Second, 10, 7, 8 plus
Is that the sum or is that just?
That's the song.
15 plus is 24. No, sorry, 26. So 23, 26.
I've been waiting for Nox to roll damage.
I'm sorry.
Waiting for Nox to roll damage. It's the thing of beauty. This is like playing Shadowrun.
Yeah.
This is some fucking bullshit. You're like, a Gatling gun.
24. So 23, 24,
Yeah.
20, 26, and the last one.
It's like fucking like 50d6 or something in Shadowrun. It's like,
I'll be back momentarily.
Yeah. Whenever Nox
10,
says it's bomb
16.
time, it's like saying, let's build Chernobyl.
And then 24 again. That's it.
oh, I need to add up the damage now.
That's it?
See how...
And then I take evasive action. Can I throw Krieg a potion by any chance?
I thought you were going to say, can I throw Krieg?
No, just... Krieg's a bit busy, isn't he? So I'll throw a potion like ting!
Yeah, Krieg's a bit busy.
Yeah, you have to give him a move action to pass it to him. And throwing would be an action, I'd say.
Alright.
You're skilled enough to move action, throw a potion at the ground, and he'd have to pick it up, consuming his move action.
I'll do that.
How far
Are you
away?
announcing it to him?
Yeah. Krieg, drink this!
You're like, you just see like a person jump down on the ground next to you.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, your bombs collapse rather targeted. A few of them, like, strike nearby in flak-like explosions. You notice, like, a couple glean off what appears to be its skin, but rather a shimmering shield of some kind.
Huh.
Dealing rather significant damage to the arm. The arm somewhat destabilizes and slips as parts of its flesh wane away, revealing inside what appears to be its veins. So the chunks of flesh, the veins still subside within, pumping inky black liquid.
Yeah. It didn't work!
Is he still going?
No, I'm
It's
done.
done.
Okay.
So it's destabilized. You're not sure what's going to happen, and Aeon's body kind of like flings into the air a bit, and with it comes the stream of black pouring from her, spraying the white canvas on the ground. What do you do, Vay? Aeon's body is now about 10 feet in the air, flailing as this purple arm slams onto the side.
I'm gonna use just a virtual dice roller to speed this up next time.
I don't mind. It's kind of fun. It's like a brief lapse in the madness.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. I'm not doing anything now. I've thrown a potion at you.
Oh.
I don't have a mouth! You notice that Krieg is like arcing lightning everywhere.
I've seen this shit before.
You've seen this.
Fucking-
You've seen this exact thing
Fucking
before.
Irksham was like, I'm going invisible, and he did the exact opposite. He turned into a fucking thunderstorm.
Panic as much as I am right now.
You burst into flames. And Irksham was just like, oh shit.
I think I have to roll for the arm to take damage and Aeon to take damage from the lightning.
Yeah, Aaron's just like, oh,
Mikhail's thanks for the follow. I don't know why that didn't appear or I missed it, but thanks for the follow. Okay, if I were to shoot an arrow... Actually, no, I'm gonna run out of the way.
I'm gonna run away.
so that whatever's going on doesn't land on me. That's
A
gonna be...
wise maneuver. You gonna use a move just to get out of the way, or a move and your action to move, or just one?
You can do like a move or a double move.
I'm gonna double move.
Alright, you just fucking. That's all you can do though.
Yeah.
So you get out of there. You're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, and your wolf arm does not aid you in this. You're like, what the shit is happening? Creep.
So I can't like
Am I
throw
still
myself
on-
forward with
Am I
the
still
arm.
lightning phased?
Unfortunately not. There is a vial on your ground, and Aeon's body is 10
Do I
feet
still
in
lightning
the
for a phase?
Yes.
How can I drink it if I've got lightning for a phase? Can I drink it? Do you know if I can?
You're not sure.
I'll give it a try.
This will take your move, both your actions, by the way, to pick it up and drink it.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I drink it. What happens?
You are lucky because there's no lightning in your mouth, so you're like.
It's like boom.
What is it?
It's heroism. He gets incredibly brave.
Yeah.
You and how brave!
Are you serious?
You get +2 to attack roll saves and skill checks.
Skibbled
You're not gonna cry
one
this
dog
time.
arm, not two.
One
Just
dog
one.
arm.
Just one.
You now have lightning head and you are extremely brave.
Yeah, liquid courage. It's just it's a beer.
Beer.
It's
It's just fucking this guy's drink. It's a bottle of Ezra's drink.
I can't do anything else, so you use it away.
That's your action. You're just like, oh my god!
Guys,
I'm
just
so brave!
1 second.
I can do this, I think!
What?
I'm just gonna quickly test something.
Own the lightning head, baby.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That works. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay.
Steam Pro user.
Number 4 and
That's
number
you.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, wait,
Thanks, computer bot.
Alright, cool. So, what happens from here? You see Aaron's body flinging in the sky, and a second arm protrudes itself, and you can see the shoulders of something being pulled out. The arm that's laid on the ground seems to brace, and the other arm draws a symbol into the air, sparking lights and almost tearing through space itself. However, nothing happens. Nox.
Nothing happens after that.
The symbol still resides in the air. You have a feeling that it's waiting for something to finish whatever it's doing.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Knowledge Arcane.
No, fucking Wikipedia when you need it. 18.
You have a feeling this is some form of abjuration. Or protection magic.
Ah, I don't want this thing fucking protecting itself.
Where is Shaggy?
I am Shaggy. I should roll him in. My apologies.
Classic DM, am I right? Am I right? Look at this guy!
I'll let Shaggy take his turn when it comes around. He is panicking right now.
More bombs!
Can I use my turn to also just keep on reiterating this is not you?
Yes.
Yeah, like she,
Remember,
like she can hear you from there.
Yeah, but I'm just trying. Just trying.
This is not you! This is not you! This is not you!
Remember Yvonne! Yvonne wouldn't want this!
Yeah.
Yvonne! Yeah, that's probably it.
If they didn't think you were weird before,
So, Krieg, famous for screaming at walls and yelling, Yvonne didn't want this.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like Hodor. Run.
Yeah.
Alright,
I hope that's not what.
more bombs.
I hit that
Knox
motherfucker. I go another.
Is it trying to get back up and do that heave thing again, or?
The other arm looks like it's supporting right now and is still pulling out as one of them stays in the air.
Okay. The two arms, casting some sort of, one of them's casting some sort of abjuration magic, which I know is probably protection related. Aeron's in the middle. Is she alive? No, is she like screaming or anything like that? Is there any obvious
You'd assume
indication?
she's unconscious or something like that. She appears to be bruised and damaged in ways, though, due to the movement.
And there's huge arms just coming out of her.
Yes.
And there's black inky liquid spraying all over the place.
Yeah.
These arms, do they look like, do they look human or?
They are longer with thick nails and strangely purple skin. Several spikes protrude from several of the joints as well, which you'd assume to be some kind of bone like texture or something.
Similar to the other creatures that we had
Yes.
seen? Do they have wounds at all? Are they indicative of any other god that we've seen?
No.
So it's not Ilmatar or anything like that?
You don't believe it to be Ilmatar, no.
Does it look like the arm from the moon?
No. You'd wager this to be closer to a devil or something like that.
Cool.
It's,
Sorry, Craig, I'm
it's
killing your
definitely-
dad,
It's definitely spiritual in nature.
but... Alright. I'm gonna keep blowing it up then. Sorry, buddy. First two bombs.
No. Shit.
What?
Don't worry.
First two bombs. Armor class over 20 and armor class 15 misses.
15 does miss.
Armor class, 16.
I think what's
Misses?
happening is
And armor class over 20 again.
It's
And then last one, armor class 20.
hits.
So I'm just going to use the random dice roller. I mean the group dice roller.
I think
Okay, 29.
Oh, why is that happening there? Okay.
So that first is 29 damage.
Yeah.
Second is 25 damage.
Jesus Christ.
And the third is another 25 damage.
Oh no.
Can you roll 2 more damage sets, please?
Okay.
while you're doing that, can you say this is for Ezrin?
And Matthias! And not Erkson, because fuck that guy. I don't know where he went. He might be okay.
You know he went, yeah, you just left.
23 and 25 for the two other sets.
Cool.
Can't keep this up forever!
I think
3 of your bombs strike the arm in its pose as it clasps against the symbol, dealing significant amount of damage with similar effects as before. The other 2 bombs are led astray as it slaps the symbol, one of which flies off into the ground nearby to Krieg. However, it does not strike you. It strikes very close to you and hear a loud explosion with the tingling noise as one of Nox's bombs goes off
Remember,
right
there's
next
no
to you.
splash damage.
There is none. That's
Yeah.
why he's not taking damage.
No.
Another one of the bombs flies off into the distance and explodes as if it did miss, but you recognize that a few of them got deflected.
Huh. By that shield thing?
Yes.
God.
By the spell it was casting.
Alright.
They.
Yeah. What are you gonna do to me now?
It's your turn. You have run away.
oh god! Yeah. I fucking hate this group!
Bunch of assholes!
I don't even fucking know these guys!
I'm not part of this at all!
Maybe I should just keep running.
There's like literally infinite salt plane. Like you just keep going.
Yeah, that's the problem.
This is actually better!
You have no clue what's happening or how fast this thing will be once it erupts as well.
Okay, so there's one arm on the ground.
Another one that's just cast is collapsing to the ground slowly.
Okay, what's in between those at the moment?
It's kind of raised up in the air, and where my torso would be is just Aeon's body dangling with her arms down, unconscious.
So these things are coming out of her back.
You think? Yes.
Okay, from where I am,
Come on.
I'm gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot my bow
With the pistol.
towards where Aeon's hut is.
Go ahead. I'll let you get sneak attack on this because you've been reasonably stealthy up until now. It'll be harder to get sneak attack from here because you're in the
So
middle
you
of
actually
a.
could have just run away.
Could have.
Never seen you.
11. What am I adding to this?
What's the roll?
11.
At your
Hits.
Okay.
You have enough bad. Now you roll all your damage dice.
Oh, you hit her right in the fucking heart.
Are you doing a full attack or a?
Full attack.
Yeah. So you are a rogue.
Correct.
So you have 2 dice rolls.
Wow.
Roll again.
Roll again. So you have 2 attacks.
3.
Miss. So now you roll damage, which you're a level 9 rogue.
Mm-hmm.
So you're using a bow. Does your bow have any magical properties?
I don't believe so. Let me check.
So I'm just going to handle the dice for you.
I've got a bunch of d6.
You give this to that there boy.
It's just a bow.
There you go. You roll that. You roll that once. That's the damage.
All of these?
Yeah, that's all. That's what you roll. That's damage. And now we're going to do the real shit. 10.
That's a 4, that's a
15,
6,
16.
that's a 3, that's a 1, it's a 2 and a 1.
Okay. Alrighty.
That wasn't very good.
Oh shit, that's a nice rounded number. Give me that. Okay, your bow plummets, arrow plummets into her, and you actually notice as the arrow strikes her and goes through her, a part of the black blood actually erupts from behind her, and you can see that it's clearly caused some visible damage to her body. Her body is actually quite feeble, as it were. Krieg. There's an arm on the ground next to you, and another arm just like descending, and Aeon's body just like dangling up in the air above you. What do you do?
Can I climb on the arm?
Yeah.
Do it. What? Do it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Professional wrestling move.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb on the arm. It's gonna be dope.
Grapple it.
Yeah? Successfully?
Isn't it like inky liquid everywhere?
Is it?
Not on this thing's arm.
It's solid, right?
Okay.
You can grab onto its arm. You can roll a climb.
Oh, yeah.
A very difficult climb because this thing is moving and it's about this big.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm,
going to be a bit
I'm
difficult.
mostly just gonna brace it while I.
This is your move. If this is your move, you'll still have a standard after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab onto it, so I just. Because if
You're
it
gonna, like-
moves, then I don't have a thing to hit anymore, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
right.
climb around.
So you're just grabbing to stay attached. So
Yeah.
roll your climb. This could be interesting.
11 plus 5, 16.
No, it's moving way too much. Like,
Fuck.
if it was standing still, yes, but it like shifting and
Bombs going up.
convulsing and there's bombs going on.
Alright. Going on.
You still have a standard, so you can like punch.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the fuck out of his hand.
You punch it.
Yeah.
Punch it. You don't have Ferrison. Sad boys.
Well,
Sad
Skibbled, we are glad you are.
13 plus. Where is my thing?
It was on the back of one of your sheets. They have like this really big thing
Oh.
here that's like plus 18, plus 8. Fucking hell, holy shit. You're dual wielding, roll that again. Yeah, you hit both of those.
Oh man.
Where's
You
that thing?
roll. You rendered? This is your damage roll, so you get. That is your fist, this is your rend, this is fire.
Oh.
This is cruel damage, and you get that.
How come this has never happened
Twice.
before? I do this twice.
That's why you have to learn the mechanics.
I got you, fam. Cause you punch like one. You're like one guy. Like,
Oh, shit.
They're very light dice.
Yeah. 1, 5, 10, 12, 14.
14.
Can I do it again?
So you're punching the right arm.
Yep. Well, I'm closest to it, yeah.
Yep. That's a really low roll.
5.
But he gets +2.
I don't know if this is. Oh, it's a 6. So 11, 14, 20, 23.
23, so 25. Ooh, shit, that's some good damage. The arm has taken significant damage. You like. And like two chunks fall out,
Alright, bitch.
revealing bone and black veins contained within. Luckily, none of the liquid spills upon you. It seems to be contained, so you do go through it, but it seems to be contained. It feels like flesh as you push through it.
Oh, shit.
So something different is happening here. You've caused significant damage to the arm, and it's kind of swaying at this stage.
That's how it's done.
I didn't.
You get a brief
Why have you
moment
never done
of
it before?
respite before a large shadow looms over you.
Oh no. Remember your bond!
Remember your fun! Actually, yeah, you did that again, didn't you?
Yeah.
God, that's actually doing stuff. So,
Oh.
you do. Alright. So, what occurs from here is both you're watching above and you see Aeon's body begin to split from the right shoulder down as more of this creature comes out. And from what you can see, two large prongs push out of her, and they're about as tall as you and me. And they pull apart, revealing some kind of ball of energy as more of this torso creature that is headless and shapeless pushes out from this body with its arms hanging off. Another two small sets of arms are protruding from its back as it erupts from Aeon's body. It is now just an upper torso with two arms holding up and two other small arms. You hear a resounding echo in your minds, and it says, "You are alone." The two small arms protrude into the air and begin to grasp something. You're not sure what they're doing. The right arm lifts into the air and does another glyph.
Okay. Can you roll a will save?
Dun, 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 dun. 17.
It's just under.
Damn it!
You notice no reverse effects, but you realize that this creature is colossal and needs to be dealt with. The left arm, you see the central body sway back, and it goes to push you.
It
What's
was
your AC?
my AC.
+2. Because you're super brave.
Does heroism give AC?
Yeah.
18 plus D20.
It actually fucking misses. You kind of like glance as this thing pushes past you. You realize it may have been trying to grab you.
Oh.
Nox.
More bombs!
More bombs! Which one are you targeting? Shaggy. Sorry, Shaggy does some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Doppelganger runs into combat. Whoa! He's actually, I need to go get a stat sheet. Give me a moment. It's not here. Here we go.
What did Yvonne say? Remind her that she's not alone?
No, she'd never show up alone on your own.
Yeah.
Well, we solved that problem.
Yeah, now we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Collectively.
Pretty much.
This is the part when she says you're all alone. This is the corny part where we go, no, my friends are here. I have friends.
I have
The power of friendship. You don't have to be alone anymore.
Damn, Shaggy going in for that deeps.
Deeps.
Smacks the right arm. The right arm's looking really bad now.
Yeah, it's just.
You see, he's like knife handing it.
Oh, he has a knife?
He's knife handing.
Oh,
Like,
right.
His hands have turned to knives. Well, now that's
Shaggy
harder
scissor hands.
than
Yeah.
Bombs.
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 What am I gonna throw him at? What was that thing that just came out the top?
ball of energy, isn't it?
Up there.
Yeah.
It's fucking enormous.
How far away?
Do you have a rocket launcher?
I wish.
Call down the strike team.
It's 20 feet in the air and is it occupies a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot cube. So 20 foot cube, it's 20 foot in the air. So it's 20 foot away from you.
I can hit that.
You can fucking hit that. That is not a problem for you to hit.
Alright, I checked one bomb because I want to see what it does first. Armor class, like a lot. 29.
That's the hit.
And I'm gonna roll 29 damage. What happens?
The bomb erupts against his body, peeling away some of its flesh.
Boom!
Alright, time for 4 more
It
of them.
looks reasonably healthy.
Time for 4 more of them. First one, armor class 23. No, 24.
Hits.
24 again.
Hits.
24 again.
What the fuck, man?
3 11s. Last
Jesus.
one, 16 is 25.
Hits. Jesus.
Okay, so Next one.
He's
20
not pulling them
23
measly
damage.
punches.
Yeah. Yep.
24 damage.
Yep.
27 damage.
Fucking hell. Yep.
28 damage.
That's great.
And then
50, 74, 82, 102 damage. Cool. Still going.
help me!
Just
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at my bow again. Actually, is her chest still there?
It's like torn in twain. It's not looking good.
So it is, but it's double there.
You're not sure if killing her at this stage would do anything, or if she's even alive at this point.
That's what's going through my head.
You're like, it's not looking good for her.
Longbow.
Your Babbery has low power. Oh shit.
Babbery got low power. Babbery got low power. So I think this is just Mistra being reborn again.
Mistra?
Yeah.
No, Mistra's not a devil.
If she's a god, and like Aaron was submerged in her blood,
Yeah,
and then it
but
started bleeding.
this is
her
some
blood.
devil shit that's going on here.
Gotcha.
So there's a glowing thing, right?
Yeah, in the center of the body, it's encapsulated.
I think it's just like a devil, as in like an artificial.
Could I
god.
shoot it?
You can try, see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Do it!
Do it. Take the chances.
14. Am I hit?
Yeah, that'll hit based on your dexterity.
My
That already
dex
hits.
being 18, yeah.
That's not a sneak attack though. Unfortunately. So you can roll another attack. You have 2 attacks.
Yep, another attack.
Then do D8s.
2, so that's 20.
You get 2 of those. Actually 1, sorry. I remembered.
5. Am I adding anything to that?
No. You strike at the center of the creature. It seemingly has an effect and your arrow disperses. You're not certain if it did anything. Cree. What do you do, baby?
I'm kind of limited with just the bow.
I'm gonna try and climb again.
Roll your climb check. The right arm's actually moved now, so you'd have to move up to it and climb a bit onto it. So I'll let you do that in one action.
In one action.
Yeah. In one move action, just comprise a bit of a climbing action.
3.
No, it's.
But am I at least next to it?
Yeah, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my punchies again.
Do your punchies.
While saying, remember Yvonne the one that want this. You may have been alone before, but now you're not.
What does Craig get from the punches? It's like 4d6 plus.
You get a D4
Yeah.
for his punch, a
Just
D6
give him this.
for fire, D6 for rend if he hits both, and 2 D6s from crawl.
Okay, there. Just take these. You can use that as your.
That's a hit. It's definitely a hit. Roll another one. You can roll them both at the same time. That's definitely a hit. There you go. Roll that twice. Roll all of that and tell me what you get. Are you punching the arm?
Yep. 3, 5, 9, 13, 16. 16. Is that it? Is there more?
What's your strength?
Oh, that's right. 16 plus 5.
21.
Cool. Roll the
So
other
Craig
one.
can do damage.
Yeah, this is the first time. Roll another one.
Yep.
Do it again.
Oh, that's it, sorry. Go. 4, 9, 10, 14, and 15, 20.
Some serious damage. So you punch through this arm, and you cleave off the hand. It's decimated from your fucking slaying. And the body of this thing collapses, and you can hear a strange moan as this body sort of falls onto the right. However, just the arm is left incapacitated, leading to what happens with the body, and you see the two small arms as it's falling tear through what appears to be the sky, and you can see sort of edges cut out, although you're not sure what sky it's tearing out to. The right arm is incapacitated and does nothing. It sort of crashes there. The left arm goes to pick you up.
Oh, what's its? My AC was 22, right?
Yep.
So it does pick me up.
So can you have what's your CMD?
Command.
Your command. What is your command?
Oh shit, it passes.
Okay, so it picks you up and grabs you
Uh-huh.
with its left arm.
I thought it was decimated.
No, the right arm is decimated.
Okay. But that time was like, whoa,
The
bro.
left arm is like, well, it picks you up and you see it's kind of like lunging on its right shoulder, so it's actually fallen onto the ground. Its left arm picks you up. And things seem to stop. You're in a struggle against this, and you go to move out of its hand, although you don't do anything. You guys see when Krieg's picked up, Krieg stops moving.
Yeah.
You don't see this.
Oh,
You're not sure where Krieg is.
okay.
Vay sees it.
Whatever. The thing's ignoring me.
Okay. Nox.
Yeah.
I'm limp now, I guess.
You're trying to struggle. You can actually act on your turn. I'll describe where you are when that happens.
So, what is the weakest looking part of this thing now?
You'd wager the arm that's in the air, you're not sure what it's doing, or its body. Its body still looks reasonable.
The arm in the air. So the other arm is just fucking
There's one arm that's just
catastrophized.
Yeah.
Alright. Arm in the air or the body? I'm gonna go for the body.
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm a class 30 and I'm a class 14. 14 is touch.
Misses.
Alright.
So 1.
I'm a class 18 and I'm a class 26.
2 hits. Because that touch.
It's a piece.
And I'm a class 32.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 4 hits. First roll, 24. Second roll, 27. Third roll, 23.
And that's against his 5, by the way.
Fourth roll, 22.
Dead.
Alright.
Nox pulls out a sniper rifle.
The body's looking significantly damaged at this stage, but still seems fine.
That's fucking. Ah! Nox is getting incredibly frustrated and terrified at the same time.
Right.
He's sort of screaming, laughing, and crying at the same time.
What do you do?
You tell me go frozen when I get picked up.
I shoot at the sphere again.
Roll 2d20.
Sorry?
2d20. 2 of the 20-side dice.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it that way. 13 and 17.
Which is part of the damage counting, so it's...
1 hit.
Was this one of the damage
Yes, it
counters?
is.
Okay.
You were left to bang. Right? Roll that. We'll see.
3.
Cool.
I like how I'm just having a conversation about the table in chat.
Krieg.
Oh, okay, here we go. Story time. Story time.
Story time, motherfucker.
You struggle against this arm, and you feel that this, whatever this thing is, it's trying to keep you very far away from it. You keep calling out Yvonne, come on, remember Yvonne, and it seems to be rejecting you on that note in particular. And it's trying to keep you away on that point, so this thing is restraining you. And there's some kind of energy that's around you that's now preventing what appears to be your movement. You can struggle against it by rolling a strength save or a wisdom save.
Strength. We don't know which one Greg's gonna do.
5? Oh, +5, I guess, so 10.
10.
No. You're strained as this thing keeps you held.
But he does get +2 on attack rolls and saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Still doesn't get out.
Can I still say things?
Hmm?
Can I
Can he
say
still
things?
speak?
Yeah. I want to say, remember Yvonne,
Son of a bitch.
both you and Yvonne were alone, but you found each other and you were together. He misses you. This is not what he wants. Emotional. The emotional battle.
The demon's gonna cry.
Huh. It clutches you tightly.
Oh, fuck.
And you take 44 damage.
I'm dead. I think I'm died. No,
Should be
no,
fine, you should
I'm
be
half health.
Half health.
I'm now at 40, yeah.
As whatever this creature is, pitch flings you off into the distance. And just it throws you off and you scrape along the ground.
It's like you get caught on your horn. You're like, look.
You are 150 feet away.
Holy fuck! Does anyone else see this?
Nope.
You don't. You just see this creature like, vroom, and Vey, you see Cream like get picture thrown.
Do
across.
you at least hear me say, remember you are?
No, he doesn't.
Is there-
Vey hears
Is
it.
there any inference I can draw from hearing the words "you are alone" and then this shit happening?
No,
Ah,
How come you can't understand anything?
he can't hear you.
I don't. I'm in bomb chucking mode. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Your Rambo rage. Alright. That's weird, but okay.
The center arms appear to pull into something, and a small glyph falls from the crack. The glyph snaps, and can you two roll will saves?
Balls. 24.
Fucking hell. You're fine.
What am I adding to this?
No! Well, see you, mate. That's.
I'm still pretty far away.
Yeah, you are. How far away are you?
Like right.
I mean, I ran like hell, remember?
You are. If you ran, you're 150 feet away.
Oh, so you see me going.
Yeah, like the your horns are just like.
Yeah, like a dog. Yeah.
Why am I always bad at the will saves?
This is hard, man. The
It's the same dice!
As you see me hit the floor, I go, oh!
oh shit!
Ouchie! Ouchie, ouchie, no, no!
You are overcome with an overwhelming sense that you need to escape through any means necessary.
Uh-oh.
It's truly terrifying, and you get this sensation that whatever this is spilling forth from this creature and is washing over you in a way that you've never experienced before. What happens to you? You are okay for now. However, I think you wouldn't notice this yet. No, you just have to leave. You're like, you gotta leave. I've gotta leave.
See ya.
Bye.
As I go, oh, you're like,
Fucking that to Krieg and I'm out of here.
Genox! No! Shaggy. What's Shaggy?
Actually, Shaggy has to roll a will save. Otherwise, he could get fucked right now, and it could get real bad. Oh shit.
What does he do? What the fuck does he do?
Last time he was slashing an arm.
He failed his will save.
Oh, he's in the... Oh no.
What's he gonna do? He begins to climb the creature.
Nice! That's how you do it, Nox. You lazy bastard, you didn't tell me you couldn't fight.
And you see him in the far distance. He's like, gets quite a bit of a way up the creature because he's quite fast and is trying to scale the small arms. You're not sure what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
You can roll sense motives if you want.
Yeah.
I don't see this.
Yeah, you don't see this.
You are actually in a blind rage.
Yeah, pretty much.
17.
You get a feeling he's trying to get to the gap.
Do I know that he's been like taken over?
You don't know what the fuck's happening.
Why are you trying to get into the gap?
What cat?
Is it like one of those
Genox!
like you know that horror manga where it's like the whole belongs to me kind of thing? Is it like doing one of those? DDR. Yeah. He starts busting a move.
By the way, it is 10 o'clock.
Yep.
I throw bombs at the body again. I will class 30. I will class 31. I will class 21.
They all hit.
And then I stop throwing bombs.
Oh, GG.
26 damage. 30 damage. 30 damage again.
What's the last one?
It was
There was 4 hits.
Nope, there were 3.
The 3?
Yep.
Alright. Buddy's really not looking good.
I have 1 bomb left.
Oh.
Combat.
Simple.
I take this opportunity to strap the vial to and then
This is a bad idea.
move back
Yeah, she's
30 feet.
She's made of the stuff.
I've got 2 more vials after this.
This is a
That's
bad
what
idea.
she's made of.
Alright.
Oh god, here we go.
She's looking, the body is starting to fall apart. It's not looking too good.
Alright.
Alright.
Not yet.
Vane. Do you like it?
Wait. It wouldn't occur to me to think of looking for my companions, would it? After I stopped throwing bombs.
No.
Right, wait a second.
Would I be able to shoot 1 arrow and then run, or not?
No, you need to leave.
Okay.
Still under that trance?
I run. I bolt.
Run.
Did you just see Vane just... Krieg, what do you do?
Actually, as an elf, how fast am
I'm
I?
gonna keep on repeating
Still the same.
what I said when I was thrown, but like bolting it towards it.
Try to get towards it, you get most of the way there.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. The center arms do something similar with Shaggy on top of it. Can you roll a will save?
Oh.
This is why I legged it, my friend.
15. Oh, is will wisdom? Is will wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, so it's 14.
You get a strong sensation that wafts over you that you need to... If you defeat this thing, you will be powerful.
Okay. So you want
Does it know that my obsession is power?
Yeah, my obsession is running away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because power is why Creed turned into a demon in the first place.
This is true.
It's going to get spicy. Maybe.
But I don't think Creed's intelligent enough to realize what's going on.
Shaggy climbs into the gap Disappears. You don't say DDR. Genox.
I don't know what to do. I've never been out of bombs with the guy still alive.
Oh, you're actually out of bombs.
Yeah. Like legit.
Stop throwing rocks.
No.
Yeah, start throwing rocks.
Nox is like.
Are there any rocks on the ground?
Is legit. I've never like the enemy has never been alive at this point before.
Start throwing books.
I look around for other shit to throw.
You can pick up some salt.
Nope.
Maybe a cat demon. If you can find him.
Not yet.
You have nothing else to throw. Your dignity.
Would I, at this point, would Nox realize to look around for companions, or is there something that's stopping him from doing that?
You start to look around for for your companions, and they're not there. You can't see them. You can't hear them. You're seeing this creature do actions, and you're fairly certain you're alone against it.
Craig!
You can hear him yell at Krieg.
Oh. Nox!
You can't hear that.
I call hearing.
Interesting.
I hope he's not allied with this guy.
Yeah, like, oh hey, sup?
I'm still legging it. Okay.
Small.
At that point, I'm just like, see ya.
A cat paw reaches from a crag in the salt and out climbs the Rexartian.
That's a cool aesthetic.
You see him. You can see him. Everyone else can.
Hello. I find myself in a predicament and in need of your aid. I thought I might invite you to the party.
Interesting. He is going to do some stuff.
He shoots you point back with a 9mm pistol.
I got a bomb. I got a fucking nuclear bomb strapped to my back.
That passes next to it. Does.
Yes.
Any one more day. Whatever. Here's a good 6.
That doesn't look good.
That's 6. That's 18.
6. Oh my god, it's still fucking alive. You hear he chant, and he pulls forth an arc of lightning that strikes through the body, dealing a significant amount of damage as flakes fall off of it. Here he curses. What is that thing? How could it survive that? And that's what he does. That was your action to do that. So he shoots. He appears and shoots a lightning bolt at it.
Thank you, Hitty.
You see him. He's scanning around looking for something. They. You don't need to run anymore.
Okay. Can I shoot my bow from where I am?
You're 300 meters away.
What's short bow range? It's
No,
short-
this is a longbow.
Oh yeah, then you can.
It's just like, oh, results.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yoink this from you.
What the fuck?
It's like actually super legit. It's actually nothing at all.
Rogue elf with a longbow.
And a wolf arm. So you should probably.
You still have a lightning head?
Huh?
You still have a lightning head.
Do I? Do I actually?
10. What am I adding to this every time?
That would miss. Try again. You have a full attack here.
Two.
Oh my god. Both miss. Krieg!
This wolf arm is freaking annoying.
You're gonna hold it with a paw.
Can I do that?
said I got most of the way there.
Yeah, you're close enough to hit it.
Alright, so I'm gonna.
I'll allow that. You get 1 attack. You get your 2 attacks.
Feel free to use that. Oh, you dropped your phone.
No. That first one hits.
Oh.
But you don't get the rend damage. So you deal.
Yeah, you do this much damage, my friend. Plus your strength modifier. So you're like, roll that and do that. Fucking hell. You messy motherfucker.
9, 10, 12 plus. So 17 plus 2 again, is it?
It is nearly down.
Ooh.
Still up.
If only I hadn't missed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on repeating Yvonne. The whole shtick about Yvonne and Aaron sticking together.
Cool. Shaggy's off doing some stuff. Okay. Do I want to trigger this now? I think this would be really funny.
No, you don't.
Nope. How much? Give me a D4. Give me that one.
Oh. That's a 4.
Yes, that is a 4.
Where's the 3? Oh. Okay.
You really want to fight this thing. You really, really want to beat it. You guys see that the body doesn't seem to be moving. It seems to be collapsing on itself. It is slowly dying. However, the left arm does reach out to try to strike you.
Ah!
What's your AC?
It is 27.
That's a hit.
Damn it!
What's your CMD?
19.
It picks you up
Fuck! Right.
and clasps you, and here he looks at you as you are lifted into the air. Nothing happens as of yet. What do you do?
Hit it! Help me!
That's what I was visualizing.
What type of movement does the arm make? What muscles are contracting here?
You can see it starting to go for the throwing action.
I drink a potion and fly.
Yep, that's alright. It's still going for that motion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the best decision you've made in your life. Kiri.
Imagine being a giant arm throwing a person and they just go.
It's like a boomerang.
I'm back.
Come here.
We need a close up of the DM.
Wait for a moment. Oh my god, what is Pascal? This is fucking half damage. 10. You get 7 with 8 plus the 18. You got 18, you got the 29. 33. Oh god. 30 doesn't finish it off. So, Jesus Christ, why is it not dead yet? Here shoots another lightning bolt at the creature. They!
Yeah.
What do you do?
I shoot again. This time, I gotta hit something. Yeah. That's an 8.
That's a miss. Roll again.
Oh, hold on.
Come on, lad.
5.
Both of your arrows miss their mark. Krieg,
I really want to hit this thing.
you really,
I really want to kill it. Do I notice how unnaturally I want to kill it?
No.
Oh, it's okay. Well, I guess.
It's a door.
Oh, fucking, of course I want to. I know this is gonna end really poorly. I know when I kill it, something terrible is gonna happen. But as the DM stated, I don't care. I'm gonna try to climb it again. Actually, can I climb it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man.
Right at motherfucker. The fucking slippy ass line.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna punch it again.
I'm gonna climb up and punch you in the face. I'll get you ready.
15 plus whatever. 7.
One is it.
Alright, so it's these 4 again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 11, plus. Is it this one?
Yeah.
So 16.
How do you defeat the creature?
Ah, damn.
Oh shit. Well, I'm only punching its arms, right?
You're punching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a fucking uppercut. I'm gonna do one of these.
Sure you can.
Sure you can. While I'm still saying the same stuff.
Whatever this creature is, as you yell, "You fuck!"
Yeah, remember your mind!
It collapses onto the ground as you slam your fist into whatever monstrosity it is, and it falls, finally,
Holy
to the ground,
Holding on to me.
holding on to you.
Ah!
You're like, the effects don't pass, however, you still can only see Hiri as the creature collapses onto the ground, onto the salty mess, leaving black, icky liquor everywhere. Vey, you're quite far away from this as you watch this sort of purple monstrosity collapse, its arms tearing through space, and you can see, you can actually see another sky as it tears through, and another set of mountains as it pulls through that are foreign to the one that you have. Aeon says nothing as it collapses to the ground, seemingly dead. You, in particular, so you, are still in this clasp, and let's go as it collapses to the ground. You take a bit of shock from this fact, but you feel that you've survived. All right, you feel triumphant, exceedingly so. It's like you're really content with this.
Content is good.
What do you do?
Me?
Yeah. What do you guys do?
I rush to the body of Aaron.
Hey!
Nox!
Hey!
Marco!
Goddamn here!
Where are you?
You can see Nox
It's wandering around.
wandering around.
That's fucking weird. I'm still heading towards Aaron now.
Craig!
Are you watching Hiri at all?
Yeah.
Hiri looks like he's pondering the situations and heads off in a direction.
Wait! Here!
What?
Where are you going? Did you see my friend? The big red one, hard to miss.
He's right there. He
What?
points in a direction.
Where?
Fucking here!
I don't know why you called me here, but I can see the door.
There?
You've done well to call me now. What?
Can we leave? Wait. Hey! I can't see him.
What the fuck? I'm goddamn fucking here.
Vey, what do you do?
I'm walking towards
General vicinity.
the general vicinity.
Hiri's still walking off, and he says, "We'll sort out what you need. I will get us out of here."
What is your innermost desire? Here. Escape?
He looks at you, his tiger-like features, and says, "To be a god. What else would a Rakshasha like me want?"
No.
He is walking to a rather large black inky patch. Are you heading towards Aeon's body?
Mhm.
When you approach it, you can see a still heaving mass under this purple creature as it sort of just lays on top of her. Her body is torn, but you can see where she's taken damage from wounds. Veins of black still pump within her. She breathes not. A lot of the damage done to her body from various bombs and blowing chunks off reveals a physiology unlike any you've seen before. It's weirdly alien to you. And just different.
Aaron?
Did you do anything else to try to rouse her?
I try to pick her up.
You realize that you might have to remove the giant thing attached to her.
What thing?
The giant body of the creature, you just uppercut
I'm
it.
gonna try to rip it off.
Okay. Strength check.
She is also torn in half, and I shot her in the heart, so
13.
good luck.
+2?
It'll take. Oh yeah, actually. So wow, shit! That heroism went a long way.
Yeah.
You start to pull away at the creature, and you realize it's quite embedded into her. It'll take some time to do so, but you begin to make headway by punching away bits of it and cauterizing the rooms. You realize that regardless of her body's malformation, everything still seems to function in her, although you're not certain if she'll survive long in this state or not.
Okay.
Genox, what are you doing? You see like up the thing.
I've wandered over to the area where Huey said Krieg was, and I'm like,
You can
hey.
start to see Krieg.
Are you seeing Aaron getting
Ah.
picked up?
There you are.
Fucking of course I am. God damn it.
The effects wane, and you can start to perceive your companions again.
What do you think I've been the whole time? I'm goddamn red.
When the creature appeared out of her and said, "You are alone," everything disappeared. You. Well, nobody else is here. Because I've never seen Faye.
You didn't see any of the arrows that flew to and kind of missed by a long shot?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to rescue Air.
Can I give her a potion of healing?
She looks pretty mangled. You can if you want.
She's
She's torn in half. And
I give her the last potion of lesser healing.
Aaron, do you understand me? Do you hear me right now?
You hear a cough and a splutter coming from the torn body. It's mangled beyond repair, yet you see her eyes open. You. What happened?
Well, you tried to...
She's fucking not doing well.
Yeah.
Something tried to rip its way out of you. This, what you see around you, it attacked us.
She kind of like glances up. You can tell she's like just disabled completely. Like a lot of her body is mangled, including her legs, and she wouldn't be able to move very far at all. She seemingly grunts with exertion to look at the creature and say, That settles what's happening here then.
What is it?
That's who I thought I was in that moment.
A monster.
Well, yes.
And now?
She ponders. I thought I would have destroyed whatever made me. I'm not sure.
I glance over. What's Hiri doing?
Here he's looking at... You see him, he's picking something out of the back and shaking it off, and you see it's like the ruins.
The runes.
Yes.
Well, we may have a situation on our hand. We've had a friend arrive. Indicate over to Hiri.
What is that thing? A Rakshasha of some kind?
Indeed.
Well, if he cast a spell, who knows what would happen. What he'd desire for.
So what does this spell do?
Some kind of conjuration. brings people what they want. And I brought what I wanted to see of myself.
Did you like what you see?
I saw a child, a coward, and a prodigy. 3 things I didn't want to see.
Did you see Yvonne?
No.
What do you intend to do now?
Lay here and see if I die. I still haven't learnt anything about who I am or what happened to me. Why my body's like this. Why I exude the weave as I do.
Do you remember the death of Mistra?
It's burned onto my mind.
Do you remember who you were before?
She ponders. Yes. I wanted to leave, that's all I remember.
Do you know that you have a choice in who you become in the future? Everyone does, whether they choose to ignore it and be defined by circumstance, or whether they embrace it and become defined by their actions.
What if circumstance made it so everyone around you sought only themselves? I don't know if you can see it yet, but if I recover, the same fate that has befallen everyone before me will befall you again. You will lose your mind.
Have you found out why this is happening?
She grins. That is why I'm here.
To find out why you have this effect on mortals.
To summarize it, yes. Try to get rid of it, maybe.
Is it something that you choose to do? Some part of yourself that you are unwilling to give up?
That's what I tried to discover today. Would seem not. What is your friend doing anyway?
He's casting the spell again.
Great. It's a useless and fickle magic anyway. Maybe you should do something with it.
Maybe I should. Do I know enough to be able to cast this spell from what I've seen?
You've got the chant down. You've got a source of power.
Do I know the runes, or do I have to go and pick them up?
You would have to have the ruins, you presume. You'd only have to imitate what other people have done.
Let's go for a walk.
Can I attempt to lift up Aaron?
Yes, you can attempt.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
Is that a good idea?
take her with us.
Pretty mango.
Yes, pretty mangled.
Ever tried carrying a person that's ripped in half?
No,
not
but
pleasant.
yeah, it's not very pleasant, but
Yeah,
we've seen a lot worse.
She... Oh my god, she's a lot of shit. Okay. You've spent enough time now, and you've torn off a lot of the body. She doesn't seem to exert pain, and there's bits of it remaining. You'd be able to pick her up as it is, but it's a bit of a tangled mess, and there's the black ichor. She mentions to you, "Don't do anything arcane around me, as I am right now. Be unwise."
I don't have a single bit of arcane in me.
And once you leave, get away from me as fast as you can. You are close, and while we're in this realm, if I disdain you for a brief moment, you'll turn into whatever I did just then.
Understood.
Leave you?
Just make it quick. You would not be the first around me that has fallen to a madness. I don't even know myself if I'm under my own effects.
Interesting.
So there's no way you can dispel this curse.
If I would not have watched a mother starve herself trying to protect me above all else, force-feeding me, overfeeding herself. I would not watch tribes gripe for gold. I would not have watched people tear themselves apart. I would simply be where I want to be.
And where is that?
Finding something. Finding whatever it is I want. And I won't stop. I'll let you know that if you let me out, others will suffer. Until I figure this out.
Well, let's go and talk to the Rakshasa. I walk over there.
You see here he's moved to the side a bit and you're holding Aeon and he's putting the ruins in a circle.
I have the bomb with the Iker.
He looks at you and says, "Ooh."
Back up! Back up! Just a moment. Just a moment.
He scowls at you. What?
I am going to cast this spell first. And if you disagree, well...
Fair call, mortal. Will the ruins be intact? Because then we will have a problem if they get destroyed in your casting.
I will try not to, but I haven't done this before.
He backs up.
Too bad I don't have a stun grenade.
You're still like 300 feet away.
No, base that up.
I've been walking this whole time. I'm close.
She's, okay. She's just stealthy.
Oh, yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, just stalling.
I'm still stealthed.
Aeon mentions to you,
I kind of just want to shoot them both.
take care what you ask for with that spell. From what I've seen, it either brings you the thing you ask, or it takes you there.
Why don't we just not cast it? Seems like a pretty poor decision to make.
No, I believe that there may be a short circuit that we can look for here. We can ask for the answers.
Searching for answers is what got everyone here in the first place.
Perhaps. We maybe can ask for... the well-being of all of the people who have suffered in our wake.
Yes. Pure as intentions as any, but we gotta be careful what we wish for.
I cast the spell.
It's like the ruins. Are you going to pour a vial of ink? How are you going to power it?
I'll pour one of the vials of ink. Of liquid.
You start enchanting the spell, and you're not certain if you feel the power or not, but it comes to the moment where you have to request what you ask for. What will you state?
Nox is gonna...
I want to be God. What?
No. Nox is gonna apologize for all of the bad stuff that he's done first.
Before the casting?
Nah, yeah, I'd say so, when it comes to the requesting. But no, as a form of apology, he's going to recite all of the bad deeds that he's done and all of the things that, all of the people that have suffered in his way, and for his request. Not just in his wake, but also when he's been around Krieg as well. And also including Krieg, because Krieg has suffered at the hands of Nox.
Yeah.
And then he just asks that for the well-being of all of those. Not guaranteed, he just wants it. He wants everyone to be all right. Including Aeon, including Hiri, including Lero.
He's had a change of heart.
And his heart grew 3 sizes.
I'm leaking.
Do you include your party members in that?
Yeah. Ezrin, Matthias,
So what well-being?
Civic. Yeah, he wants them to be. He just wishes that he could have made the right decisions and that everyone would have been okay and not suffered as a result of his actions. And he wishes that this whole situation could have been made right, is the word he uses. Made right.
And what is right?
I wish for the good ending of this game.
This is no game, this is life!
Jesus, alright. Some interesting shit happens.
I wish to exit the Matrix.
The well-being of everyone, including Harry?
Yeah.
Including Anne, everyone that suffered. Oh my fucking god. Alright, that's... Okay! So, what occurs?
Is you all die.
Everyone...
The end.
Nox goes through an excruciating pain.
Nox does not expect to survive. He doesn't. Not
Our DM did not prepare for this one.
No,
The well-being and the things to go right.
Yeah. It turns out it was all a dream. That's the ending.
Yeah.
Wish the body of a man came in.
Holy... Does this do this?
Did you kill everyone?
Well, this is one of the few decisions that Nox has made where, he didn't expect to survive.
Yeah, okay.
Because he saw what happened to Lero, and Lero got fucked by this.
Yeah.
Sort of by us afterwards, but Nox isn't even sure if that was Lero.
There's actually a lot of things at play now that I have to consider. That's actually really hard to come up with. Would this occur or would something else? Because technically,
Just give us the good ending.
it's really hard to because there's some background shit in the setting. Right. Okay. So because that thing's going on, something really strange happens. As you cast the spell, the ruins glow alight. You recite the dwarven words and speak to Call and Rip. As the final spell, final incantation goes and you complete your request, something rather strange occurs. You get this odd sensation as the world around you warps away. In your hands, Aeon seems to mend to some degree. She still calmly looks on Hiri, looks upset at this because the world around you fades. The white sky and the mountains stay in, but the salt within you forms into shapes, pulls into valleys and hills, and you find yourself in a familiar landscape of a small town surrounded by a palisade on the edge of a desert. The town itself seems to be repairing. A watchtower builds, a large manor on several plateaus up ahead is constructed from stone and elven woodwork as trees grow around it. Jack's Inn seems to repair. There is a small kid that you recognize as Gurk as you find yourselves in the town of Glister, pulled as if everything were right. However, you in particular get a strange sensation. You had a feeling that Lero, Shirik, and others, for some reason, something is very broken. Something very intrinsic is broken. And there's something to do with their souls was not going to go right once they had died. The vial that you poured now contains 4 glowing sparks within that you recognize to be the souls of these 4 individuals, and that if you were to let go, they would disappear into the ether to never enter the cycle of reincarnation. A soft desert wind blows as you stand on the edge of Glister. The ruins are carved into the ground, and there's a few of the townsfolk around. They seemingly are unconscious, and you stand there. Here he spits on the ground and goes, didn't expect that out of you, hobgoblin.
I didn't expect to be here now, so, well...
There's some weird shit that happens as a result of that.
Just quickly, Cosplay Diver, thank you for the host.
Think with us?
Thanks, mate.
Thank ya.
I will cast a spell later, I'll take my leave. I am on the mortal plane now, and that is all I could ask for right now.
Will I be seeing you again?
When I'm the king, yes.
Until then.
He walks off. You guys do find yourself in Glister at this stage with the ruins in the ground. I'm going to end it there for now. I'm going to have to do some one-on-ones because some weird shit happened as a result of your spell.
Alright.
Oh, you have Ezra's soul as well.
Ah, sweet.
It's just like...
Just like when we were in the cave,
yeah.
you were stuck in the thing.
Cool.
So this wasn't the finale.
Well, I could do an ongoing episodic from here, but that did some weird shit.
Nice one.
Because it was like something that could happen, but for other reasons can't.
Oh, so it's like
a sequence breaker.
Aha, okay.
You like sequence broke like
Yep.
a big background element
Cool.
by accident.
Yep.
And I was like, this would normally happen, but this can't happen because of this. So this weird
Alright.
shit happens instead.
Alright, cool. We shall later.
I have to deal with it later. Alright, thank you very much, guys. That is the
Holy
ending of
shit,
that.
well-
Did you?
You're left.
Is she still formed? Is she fully formed now?
I will deal with that later. I'll ask you what you want to do because she might just fuck off and do more bad shit. Maybe
ya.
she's learned from it.
I hope so.
You could offer her to stick around, but I will have to end today there.
Alright.
She goes
Not
off
the
into
thing.
the wilds and then becomes Sukanessa.
Yeah.
And it's
It
actually
all
like
comes around,
it actually
yeah.
is a loop.
Fucking Sook. Sook is
Alright,
fucking.
before-
So you have Sook.
Before everyone gets up, thank you to our viewers for hanging out for this 3 hour and 45-minute session.
Dub.
Thank you.
We don't currently have any more sessions scheduled,
Not for a while.
but while this main story arc is over, the plan is to do shorter stories sometime in the future. We definitely want to explore this world and these characters more, and that is what's currently on our extended timeline.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Peace. Cheers.
later.
Cheers, mate.
That I didn't anticipate.